Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel. Glad to have you guys all in here. We got Pete, Misty, Caleb, as well as Indiana, Caden, Haley. Let me go up a little bit. Misty, Kevin, Sam, and everyone else who is tuning in who may not be chatting. Glad to have you here as well today. Also have Lucky in here. Glad to see all in here. V, the classic. And let me just skip this ad on Connor's feed. Proxy edits. Glad to have y'all here. Let's go ahead and dive right on in to, well, I guess we're going to have to do this scene. Hold on. Let me double check we don't have any destructives. Okay, we do. I didn't even know that. We just got a destructive severe issued. Hold on. Let's go see that. At first, I thought we didn't. I was nearly for certain we didn't. We got a destructive severe. See where this is going to be. If this pops up, let's go back over to this here. There we go. And what, this one? The thought so. Look at that. The first one I click on. Yeah, that's going to be a destructive severe. Oh. Okay, you know, we're gonna chime right into Lucky. Lucky. Because I wasn't watching out there. Did you see the destructive severe tour possible in South Dakota?
South Dakota?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
South Dakota's a thing? Oh, wait, that's where I read. Stupid.
Yeah, they actually just issued a second one there too.
Dude, that's crazy.
Imagine they issue a third one because there's still a little small portion of that polygon that is not under the warned area. All right, that's it. Good night.
Well, hey, stream.
Hi. Let's see. Welcome, Ponderosa. Glad to see you here too. It is getting a hook echo. It sure is. This is probably about to be tornadic, if not already is. So if you're out in front of this near Westover, White River in south central South Dakota, make sure you are seeking shelter because of that hail. That hail is the main reason to seek shelter. Let's chime into Lucky again. Hey, Lucky. Let's see what.
Hey, Charity, what's up, man? How are you?
I know it's been a long time, but we just got a report of 3-inch hail in North Dakota.
All right, time to change the title.
To 3-inch hail, yeah.
Yep.
One single report. Got to change it to 4-inch hail possible.
Honestly, I might do that.
No, don't, because it's North
Dakota. I'm doing three.
Well, that's not the risk I'm covering, so I'm mainly gonna cover the one in the Midwest. All right, that's it. Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow. I mean, wait, what?
Not tomorrow. This man. Yeah, there is a potential to see a derecho today. It's not really verifying how we were anticipating it to at the moment. We were expecting this stuff to already be growing upscale by 6 p.m. 5:30, 6 p.m. We were supposed to be seeing a lot of convection firing up, and that's just not happening. So this is probably going to be, and definitely not going to be a bust, but this is probably going to be a little bit under a derecho scenario for today. We're looking at probably an MCS, and here comes that tornado warning just a few seconds into stream. Here we go. Already starting off strong with the tornado warning. We should have a beep. Tor. I do have that software up. There you go.
Tornado warning for southwestern Jones County in central South Dakota.
Maybe that's why that
Jones
little
County in South
part
Dakota
was not covered in a severe because they were issuing a tornado warning.
Nah, bro, they thought ahead of time.
They said yes, we're gonna leave right here without a warning because there's gonna be a tornado warning.
Yeah, they thought ahead of time with that.
They did.
Is there not a second radar? Yeah, there's not a second radar here, is there? Nope.
No.
So we've got this.
That's another big radar hole. What the?
Yeah, according to radar, it's got like 150 mile-an-hour rotation, but our radar's so far away, it's probably dead wrong. It is probably dead wrong. All right, that's it. Good night. Again.
Well, what do you mean? I said that.
Well, no, I said Tor.
Yeah, and then I said they probably left that little.
But I said Tor. I spoke first.
Oh well. Good night.
Man. Yeah, so that is your area of rotation right here inside your hook echo. So we do have a tornado that is either imminent or possibly even on the ground here. So seek shelter immediately. I'll go ahead and get y'all the population of that warning here in just a second. It's going to be 66 people, no schools, and no hospitals. So there's not that much population in there, but those who are in that warning need to be seeking shelter immediately as a tornado could drop at any given moment. So please be seeking shelter. This is in South Dakota. We're going to come back to this every now and then for sure, considering it is our most robust convection ongoing. But I do want to talk about what most of you guys, if not near all of you guys, are here about in just a second. Yep.
Did you know that there is a storm northeast of Indianapolis?
Yes.
Dang it.
I bet you weren't expecting that.
No.
Did you see the ridiculous low pressure over Vermont right now from satellite imagery?
I'd be lying if I said yeah.
I'll screenshot that and send it to Twitter.
But yeah. That's
it. That's it. That's the annoying phrase you say. That's it. But yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that is it. That is it.
That is exactly what it is, Lucky. We were talking earlier today, and I was like, Lucky, what do you say in your streams that are a little annoying? It's but yeah. He just, hey, there's a Martinsville, Indiana. I'm pretty sure I remember a tornado warning near
guess
that
what?
area. What?
There's a Richmond, Indiana.
Is there a Durham, Indiana?
I don't know.
Oh. All right. Go ahead. Say that's it.
All right, that's it.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Okay, so as I was talking about before Lucky so rudely interrupted me about information I already knew, here's your satellite imagery across the continental U.S. We have those destructive supercells firing up out here in North Dakota, South Dakota, and Nebraska. We'll zoom into this area here in just a second. And then we got this big old swirly bit out here towards Vermont. Big old low pressure that brought upwards of 60 mile-an-hour winds to the New England coastline, I believe, very early this morning. We've got some Canadian smoke, good old classic Canadian smoke infiltrating most of the U.S. Some cloud cover blocking our auroras out here in the mid-Atlantic.
It's kind of funny.
Go ahead.
Okay, so your night bar just said, find your public tornado shelter here, right?
Yeah.
There's absolutely zero in North Carolina.
Really?
Absolutely. And Virginia.
Yeah.
Absolutely zero.
That's our state.
Yo, Chad, that says something about severe weather in me and TRG's area.
We
That
don't
says
get
something.
any. We don't get any.
We don't get any. It's like not existent.
They just said, let's skip these 2 states right here. Let's
did-
put one
I'm
in
sorry.
Maine, but forget about Virginia, North Carolina.
I had to point that out, dude. That was funny. I was looking at it just now. That's funny.
Yep, that's our
Yes.
luck.
No, for real.
Yeah, go ahead. You got to say that's it.
All right, bro.
All right, good night.
Good night.
And as I was discussing before, I was so rudely interrupted for the second time. There is a lot of smoke moving into the U.S., but more importantly, we have an Aurora tonight. If you are anywhere generally above this line here, you should be able to, pending weather, be able to see auroras tonight in the U.S. Most, if not all of the states are going to have a good camera in order to see it. I imagine just from like the eye, you're going to have to be up very far north. But I'm sure if I get this cloud cover out of here and I take my phone, stick it out the window, I probably would see a faint glow in the distance here from North Carolina and Virginia. It might be, Caden, it may be in the far northern panhandle later on tonight. We might have a risk for a Aurora tonight. And I say a risk because I don't really know exactly how far south that Aurora is going to go. So that's your satellite imagery. You know, we got moisture streaming northeastward. Those destructive storms here. Storms about to fire here. Big old low pressure here. Smoke moving down here. And an Aurora that's eventually going to get down towards the potentially the kind of southern end of the United States. A lot of mess. All right, let's go over to our mesosector here. And yeah, like Lucky was pointing out, you can indeed see that we are seeing a more considerable cell firing up there, some more cloud cover, or I shouldn't say cloud cover, some more towering clouds near Indianapolis, probably pointing to the northeast, and then you got this trailing CU field that has begun to develop in this area here. So I imagine we are going to start seeing some robust convection firing in and along this area. Should have an MCS to potential derecho that tracks across Indiana and eventually into most of Kentucky, and then late tonight into Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, maybe even into the deep south very, very late tonight. That's your satellite imagery update. That's provided by College DuPage. And let's go back over to our tornado warning that is currently in effect up here in South Dakota. Yeah, South Dakota. We got those destructive warnings still in place for 2.75-inch hail for both of these destructive warnings. And we have that tornado warning in place here in South Dakota for about 66 people. So make sure you are seeking shelter if you are in that area. You there, TRG? I am. I'm here. My audio broken? I've been waiting for nearly 5 hours. You're not wrong. I scheduled the stream early because I didn't want people to think I'd be doing urgent coverage out of nowhere. Northeast Tennessee, you're okay now. We actually had an unwarned tornado very close to our Mods Legacies house over there in Murfreesboro. But out here towards like the Knoxville area, you won't see much till later on, very late tonight, tomorrow morning, right around 5 a.m. Could have some rain showers, maybe a gusty wind or two. Little gusty winds, probably nothing more than about 20-mile-an-hour winds. I'd be shocked if you see even that. So nothing crazy at all. But this is the simulated progression of our storms tonight. So you can already see this is behind. This is 7 o'clock. We do not have cells going up in this area or this area at the moment. We do, however, have some cells going up over here in this region. So it is a little bit behind. It's a little bit unrealistic, but we should see rapid upscale growth into a MCS potential derecho scenario later on tonight. That should head towards Kentucky and into the Louisville area by the time we go towards midnight, 1 a.m. Eastern tonight. And then start to break apart as it exits Kentucky into Tennessee, where it should weaken quite a lot. Go over to our HRRR model run. So that was our NAM. Here's our HRRR. Very messy, very, very messy scenario, completely different from the NAM model, and it doesn't go far enough out to show you that line that grows, but I'm sure the HRRR would have a line here towards Louisville about 2 a.m. tonight. Tornado risk. I think the tornado risk out here is fairly low. I don't really see much of a NATO threat in anywhere in the U.S. Oh, here comes another warning. Okay. Yeah, but I don't see much of a tornado threat anywhere in the U.S. At the moment, apart from South Dakota. But we'll go over that risk in just a moment once we hear this beep. It's going to happen right when I'm not expecting it. Any second now. There you go. Ta-da. I was expecting
Tornado warning for northeastern Mellette County in south-central South Dakota, Mellette County in South Dakota.
Alrighty, so here is your probabilities. What happened to... Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought Connor stopped his stream. He's just stopped at a light. So here's your tornado risk today. We do have a 2% that is currently verifying in South Dakota, Nebraska, North Dakota. We also have a 5% for tornadoes out here towards V and Girl Dev, as well as out in, of course, central, southern Indiana, southeastern Illinois, and into northwestern Kentucky. Very conditional risk, probably more of a spin-up tornado threat, so I don't think your tornado threat's that high. Especially V, I think you're in the 2%. Let's see, Indianapolis... Yeah, you're on the edge of the 2 and the 5% chance. But yeah, it's very, very conditional. I don't really think we'll see much of a tornado risk until probably near Girl Dev. Depending on when that line grows upscale. I think whenever that line grows upscale is when we'll have our heightened tornado threat because it will be able to have the potential for spin-up tornadoes. That will probably be towards 11 o'clock, midnight tonight Eastern, after these storms move south of Indianapolis and towards like the Bloomington, Columbus, Louisville area. Let me see the question here exactly. Do you think the tornado risk is high in mine and Girl Dev's area? Girl Dev's area, like I said, I think it could be a little bit heightened, 5%. Your area, I think you'll be fine. Still want to stay weather aware, of course, but I don't think you'll see much of a NATO threat there. Here's your wind threat for today. Is this wind? Yeah. They added a hatched wind risk back out here in South Dakota, North Dakota, and into Nebraska. We are still at a non-hatched risk out here in Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois, which I find shocking. Very, very surprised we don't have a significant 15% wind risk out. There was not enough confidence in order to introduce a enhanced risk for severe weather, so that's good news. That means, you know, the chance of us actually seeing like a derecho scenario tonight is extremely, extremely low. Hail risk for today, we've got a 5% out here and then a 15 sig back out here. So hail threat is really most of your risk today seems to be in North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, but out there in the Midwest, there's definitely a risk for all hazards. Tomorrow, we're looking at a slight risk for severe weather in Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri, as well as going into Indiana and Kentucky. That is going to be for the potential of 2 MCSs, possibly even more. The threat for tornadoes will definitely be present there. Wouldn't be shocked to see a 5% chance for tornadoes introduced somewhere around Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, somewhere around here for that afternoon MCS around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Wind threat, big 15% there. Hail threat is going to be a large 5%. So not a whole lot tomorrow, but still probably going to be worth a live coverage stream for tomorrow as well. Day 3, we have a slight risk back up here in Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa. So just like we were talking about, I mean, we've just got this crazy pattern of this slip and slide severe storms risk here, where we got that high pressure in place somewhere here, probably southwest of that area I drew. And you can see it leads to just storm after storm after storm for 3 days straight to the north of that high pressure, generally out in this vicinity here. And then we'll probably have more risks beyond day 3. That is what, day 3? So today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So beyond Wednesday, we're probably going to have more risks for severe weather. I didn't take a look to see if that actually included my area for a potential severe threat. I'll quickly just very briefly look at some models. Ooh. Oh. I like that. I love Saturday. Ooh. Weekend storm chase. Probably not going to happen. Let me go over to Saturday. Meh. Doesn't look that crazy. But we'll definitely have more risks for severe weather after Wednesday for sure. Do any of them look notable? Thursday might be another setup that we're dealing with today for nearly the exact same area. Other than that, I really don't see anything too crazy after that. All right, let's go back to that tornado warning. Make sure we're not observed over there. We are not. Still got a tornado warning in effect out there. Just a big mesocyclone that is in place here with this supercell in South Dakota. Where's our radar at? So I can... Okay, so we have winds going towards the radar like this. And we have winds going away from the radar like this. So we've got a big area of rotation here. Probably not that strong. I feel like the radar is overdoing the intensity of this by quite a milestone. But regardless, you need to be in your safe spot if you're in that either one of those tornado warnings in South Dakota. There's about 100 people overall inside that... inside those two tornado warnings. Actually, almost 200 people. I take that back. Almost 200 people. New mesoscale discussion for this area. Large to very large hail and severe wind gusts will continue throughout the... or rather, will continue with the most intense thunderstorms across the severe watch area. 75-mile-an-hour winds, 2.5-inch hail, as well as a tornado will all be possible. That's primarily going to be with that single cell that is fired in South Dakota. So there's your severe watch that's in place in that yellow highlighted area, which goes all the way from near, or actually in North Nebraska through a good chunk of central South Dakota into South and central North Dakota. No severe watch yet out here. I don't know if that MCD expired. We had a discussion out. It is still out, and it will be out for the next... What time is it? Oh, it expires in like 20 minutes. 23Z. Expires at 23:30Z. So that, I imagine they're just going to let that expire. I don't think we'll see a watch yet. I think we're still a good solid hour away from seeing a watch issuance here. Unless these storms really show signs of robust convection, I really don't feel like they'll be issuing a watch here. At least for the time being. It is so contaminated, my word. Yeah, that's our only robust storm here in Indiana, is this cell in between Indianapolis and Yorktown, directly over Anderson, towards the Pendleton, Indiana area. Not much with it, just some moderate to heavy rainfall out there. But definitely want to keep an eye on it just in case we do manage to see anything try to intensify there. Those tornado warnings back up here, they go for, let's see, that is not the right one. 33 more minutes. Yeah, it is pretty rough in South Dakota, Theodore Johnson, but it is, it's contaminated. It's very contaminated. You shouldn't be listening to it. Yes, the NHC's had a 50% actually, Caden, ever since this morning. Did they do their... Okay, they haven't done their 8 p.m. advisory yet. We will definitely be live for that. Let me go back up here, see if I missed anything from chat further up. Yeah, conditional tornado threat it is. Let me go to the newest, because it doesn't like to load it sometimes. Near Noblesville? Is that in Indiana? Oh, yeah, that's the one I was just looking at, huh? Yeah, it's trying. It's gotten to overshooting top on satellite already, so it's going to have a chance to just keep going. Yeah, the NAM scenario is actually a little bit more on track than the HRRR. The only thing is the NAM fired it too early, which could mean capping will be an issue tonight. I think the main thing we're going to have to watch is capping, because the big difference between the HRRR and the NAM on what results in the HRRR having like a sloppy, no good, severe threat is the HRRR has that capping building in about an hour, whereas the NAM keeps it uncapped, I think, all the way till like 10, 11. So we'll see when we get that capping to build in. Let's see. That's clear air. I might need my analysis radar to look at this, just because my analysis radar can time it up better, and I could do this dual panel way smoother as well. Let's see if it's clear air. It might have been rotating a bit, but it definitely wasn't tornadic enough to produce a tornado. But might have been some small rotation with it. Now it's falling apart, though. Ohio, I don't think Ohio will see too much severe weather. I haven't seen any model runs that show like a notable severe threat up that way. You are northeastern Ohio, and you said for Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Last time I checked. Yeah, you'll be fine. I don't see anything happening tomorrow. Maybe some rain showers. I'll look at some model data really quick. Yeah. Yeah, just some rain. Heaviest of which should be probably right around the afternoon time frame, right around 2 p.m. Lopez. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and share the stream. That is what really helps push us out to more people. That is the goal of this channel, is to reach as many people as possible with the word of severe weather. I'm also joined here by my best friend Lucky, who will also provide some coverage every now and then whenever he sees something concerning. I cannot English, it's too difficult. Oh no, now I gotta sit through this other ad. I was trying to see what Connor was doing, and there was an ad, and I didn't skip it, so I had to wait for a second ad. We also have a storm chaser, Connor Croft, out and about along the I-78 corridor going into southeastern Illinois. Is he leaving Illinois or entering Illinois? He is entering Illinois. Okay, I know what he's doing. Lucky. You just started texting me. What'd you want?
Wait, no. Oh, I didn't mean to. What? You scared me so bad that I started texting you.
Connor is gonna head out towards like the Decatur area. If you looked at, or not Decatur, Effingham. I'm not cussing, I promise.
Whoa, Judgy, watch out!
Southeastern Illinois, because it seems like he's gonna go for that CU field out there in Illinois. I don't know if you looked at the satellite, but it is on track with the NAM showing a more robust line forming tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Also, I got a little bored, so I wanted to hear from you again.
Aww, I want to hear from you too. Don't worry. How do you think about the storm in northeast of Indianapolis? Dude, that thing's like discreet.
Falling apart.
Yeah.
Full of just light rain. No, it does have some moderate rain with it.
Definitely.
If it can get a cell merge like that storm in front just to help the updraft build, that would be golden for it.
Honestly.
But I feel like that's just going to be messy. Man, the new HRRR sucks.
What does it say, 12 a.m.?
No, it just says like nothing. It sucks for a coverage standpoint, but it's great for y'all out there in Indiana.
Huh.
It shows 2 supercells, probably tornadic, definitely tornadic, in south central Illinois, right in Effingham, at 11 p.m. Shit. Don't act like you don't say the other variant of that every single hour.
Nah, I don't do that, dude.
Sure.
Come on, dude. You're lying on my name, dude.
I promise you guys, over this whole career, he does cuss.
We all know that. If they watched the gaming video that one time, they know I do.
Yes, but I don't think 50 people, actually, then again, 100 people watch that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, bye. Get out of here. All right, let me go up here. Let's see. Yep, we got Connor, Jared. We sure do. We got Connor Croft working with us. He's been working with us ever since the beginning, so, I mean, we've been through a lot watching his stream. Gracious, man. We've seen a lot of stuff on his live streams. Most notably was probably, I don't know what tornado it was. Oh, I do now. It was the one in Texas, towards Amarillo, I think. Was it Amarillo? Let me go look at it. I'm not crazy. Or is it Lubbock? It was an EF3. I think it was around Lubbock, west of Lubbock. Or was it Abilene? I think it was actually, yeah, it was Abilene. Yeah, yep, because I recognize that town. Hawley. We had like a long track tornado that stayed on the ground for almost an hour out to the west. And I mean, he just sat near a field and watched that thing spin for 20 minutes, moved more to the south, watched it for another 20 minutes. Aurora, that's all going to come down to cloud cover. I'm sure you know that. You're going to see an Aurora. It's just a matter of if you can actually see it. Which, let me go over to our cloud cover model. This one. It says a big fat no. Big old no. There may be some breaks where you might be able to catch it for a bit, but it ain't looking likely. Cloud cover should continue to increase throughout the night. Alright, let's go back up to that tornado warning. Man, I wish we had another radar. We just can't tell what's happening in this storm. Just know there could very easily be a tornado with this storm. Moving southeast, northeast of White River, South Dakota. So just make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in front of that, northeast of White River, South Dakota. It also has 2.5 inch hail with it, so not a fun supercell out there. Main thing I'm going to be watching is really just probably satellite. I think satellite's going to be the key factor in terms of just seeing what happens today. Whatever can get a solid overshooting top in this area, that's going to be the big, how do I put this? The big, the main supercell. There we go. This kind of lower level cloud though, see this right here? Like this stuff here, this kind of surface cloud cover almost. That's going to allow for a lot less instability, a lot more of a potential capping to build into the atmosphere. Basically, storms may not be as intense as what was previously thought, just simply because we have that that kind of lower level cloud cover there. But you can see we still have some bubblers right here, maybe a bubbler here, definitely a big bubbler here. So we have some storms trying to fire. I do believe the most interesting area if I were chasing today would be right where Connor's heading. I agree with where he's heading, going after this CU field here, or maybe these clouds puffing up here. Somewhere in this area, we should get some more robust thunderstorms to fire. So let me go ahead and turn on your interstates to see where he is. Mapping interstate. Oop, interstate. So he's going to be here. Connor's going to be just about right there at that black dot moving to the southeast. So I would probably stay right here. I'd probably get to this area where I have more interstates where I could just shoot north, east, south, and if for some odd reason, west. So if I were chasing, I'd go right here. This stuff just looks like it's going to be too messy. I don't feel like this stuff's going to be solid enough tonight. So it may be an Illinois day today. What radar? What do you mean what radar? Hold on. Uh-oh. Boom, boom. Let's get the heck back over here. What time? Anytime you want to load 4-panel. There you go. Give me my ZDR. And I don't see any solid debris signatures here. Yeah. I had somebody who I know very well told me there may have been a tornado with this, but I don't see any tornado debris signatures, so nothing credible. This is in South Dakota here. New warning still for 2.75 inch hail. Man. Okay, a little bit of a warning. We're gonna try to scare Lucky. Lucky. See if it worked.
What do you want?
Did it get you?
No, you just said.
Lucky. So I didn't get you.
No, you did.
Oh, okay, good. All right, that's it.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. What do you think about that storm in South Dakota? You think it dropped a NATO?
I don't know. We're 10,000 feet away.
Well, great analysis there, Lucky. I guess that's the safe bet there. I mean, you're not going to be wrong with that. He didn't say yes or no. He just stated a fact. What do you think is going to happen in Indiana, Illinois? I should rephrase this. Where would you chase if you could chase in Indiana or Illinois?
Let me see. I would probably chase. Probably somewhere near Bloomington, maybe Columbus, maybe. I'm not.
Bloomington.
Maybe. Yeah, south of Indianapolis. So just south of that. How about that?
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I would go all the way towards like Louisville and Indiana, or not Indiana, Illinois. Like directly west of what you just chose in Bloomington. It's exactly to the west.
Oh there's a Bloomington in Indiana and Illinois.
There is.
Yeah.
Where's one in Illinois?
Oh,
I see it.
Southeast of
Yep.
Peoria.
Yeah, that's near Caleb.
Oh.
Yep. Caleb's in Peoria. All right. Do you have any input or anything?
No.
Other than
really.
don't look at the HRRR?
What do you mean?
Don't look at the HRRR.
Oh, why? Because it says nothing's gonna happen.
We'll see how messy we are at like 10 o'clock.
You can.
Well, I'm going to be watching the radar regardless of if I'm streaming then or not.
Yeah, you're right. I always do too. I have the third monitor for a reason. That's above my two computers. That makes me sound very crazy. That makes me sound very crazy. 2 monitors.
I think it's going to come down to capping.
Yeah. Like, let's be real.
From what I've seen. Also on the satellite, there's a lot of lower level cloud cover. It's going to influence surface heating and probably build a capping in sooner.
I don't think about that.
So it doesn't look too fun for chasers out there. I mean, you could just tell. I mean, all the CUs that form, they kind of like, it looks like a hurricane being sheared off. They just die.
Yeah.
Especially in Illinois. And in Indiana, yeah, that storm in Indiana is done. That's just going to be a rain shower now.
Yeah.
You could tell from the satellite, like it was building, and then it kind of just flattened out. So that thing's already done. There's nothing good looking on a satellite that says it's going to be a solid severe threat today. All right, good night.
Wait. Did you know?
He has something for once.
Did you know that it is 7:29 on the date 7/29?
Oh, shoot. Screenshot! Quick! Everyone screenshot your computer's time! Or your phone. Hurry! Alright, I got it. I did not know that.
Dude. What,
Yeah, just
dude?
rain showers in Ohio too. The threat just doesn't seem to be that crazy.
Any tornadoes yet today? Yes, and yes, Joshua, an unwarned tornado in.
You got this, Lucky. You got this. Use that one brain cell you have left.
Was it Murfreesboro?
Murfreesboro. What state, Lucky?
Murfreesboro.
Come on, use that 1A you got on your test the other year.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that one.
Tennessee, that one. Yeah. Yes, there was. There was a tornado that was unwarned. It was actually pretty strong, and it was unwarned. It had a CC on it, very clear.
In Murfreesboro,
And
Tennessee.
Legacy actually almost got hit by it.
I
glad
don't
she's
have
okay.
Venmo. Unfortunately, that's not something I've gotten around to. And I really don't plan to, so if you want to donate, you could do it through YouTube. If not, that's perfectly fine. Just you being here is always appreciated. Connor just tweeted 5 hours ago. Maybe the jungle isn't the only play hinting towards like West Central Indiana. Just 4 minutes ago. Maybe there was never a play to begin with. yeah, true. Oh yeah, there's also the Streamlabs donate. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if Streamlabs takes as much cut as YouTube.
I don't think so. Dude, that I need to show you something. Shall I show you after stream or now? It's just something that we talked about earlier.
After, if you can remember it.
Yes, I will remember it. It's kind of crazy.
After then.
Okay.
Okay.
Like crazy as in like shocking. Like you were right about it. How about that?
I'm always right, so.
Okay.
I'm not always right, y'all. I promise. I'm wrong.
Right.
I am wrong very frequently. Especially with winter. I know the longtime fans are very sick of me saying I'm terrible with winter, but it's true. I'll never get over the fact that I absolutely hate winter in terms of tracking. Yeah, there is it's corruption, so don't think that there's a tornado at any moment up here unless we get reports of it in South Dakota. I mean, it's just so far from the radar site that you're not going to be able to see it. I mean, we're almost 12,000 feet up here. I mean, that is just crazy. I believe we're in a neutral, Catman. So basically, our radar, we'll go back over here. This is where our radar is, right? So your storm is here. Basically, we are scanning like this high up. So pretend this is ground level. Radar site, ground level. Your storm is a little bit higher than ground level. Our radar beam is scanning for 12,000 feet up here. So that's enough for like the whole structure of the storm. We're basically scanning the tippy top of the storm. So you're not going to be able to see anything. Long story short, other than the reflectivity. What are we heading into? I guess a La Nina. That's debatable. Debatable. Even though it's an 85%. Yeah, this stuff's just gonna move out of here. This shouldn't be a threat. I'm really gonna be watching these bubblers. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching these bubblers a lot more. But that's all they are at the moment. Bubblers. They're not like thunderstorms or anything that looks like interesting. Still a good idea to keep that tornado warning. Get on the National Weather Service. I'll keep that until this thing seems like it's not tornadic anymore, which it's going to be a very hard call depending, or I should say, because of the fact we're so far from radar. It's just so difficult to tell. You won't be able to really tell. Nothing there. Just got to check on all these other little cells too, because if you're not watching like nearly every last storm, you could easily miss a tornado. This stuff's not going to be tornadic, that is for sure. Charlotte didn't do its thing today. Glad I didn't head down there for absolutely nothing. Severe in Baltimore. Yeah, we could definitely see some pretty rough storms for sure. I just don't think it probably won't be as bad as what we were thinking yesterday for today. Connor noted that too. You know, like 3 days ago, we were thinking we were gonna have like three setups with all back-to-back significant damaging winds being possible. And now it just, I mean, it's meh. It's meh. Alright, still at that tornado warning for another 10 more minutes. Wouldn't be shocked if that gets extended. We're gonna try to scare Lucky again. Lucky.
Yes, sir.
What are you watching right now? What's your most interesting storm to point out?
I mean, not really anything. I'm just.
Nothing at all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm on tropics right now.
Oh, I could probably go to that, but I don't want to with a tornado warning.
I mean, they're just gonna let that expire. Honestly.
Really? You already know the future?
Yeah, they're just gonna let that expire. They're not. There's no way they're extending that.
Last time you tried that, it didn't work out so well.
All right. Well, this time is different.
Sure, buddy.
I will see. Ask for me again in 9 minutes, kind sir.
9 minutes. All right. Sure. Alrighty. Let me go back over here. So this is a look at our nationwide radar. Ooh, fire. Oh my goodness. Nope, not reading that. Most of our severe warnings at the moment is really confined to Georgia and eastern, what's this state nobody lives in? Alabama. Yeah, that one. Eastern Alabama, Georgia. We also have some severes back up here in North Dakota, South Dakota, even into a very small portion of Nebraska. And nothing in our main risk. Our main risk today was expected to be this region right here. We should have already seen, according to most model runs, a line form back up in this area and move off to the southeast. Now we've kind of delayed that all the way till near 11 p.m. for that line to form, and this time closer towards Evansville. So we'll see.
PRG.
Yeah.
I need your
Okay, James Spann is the only person who lives in Alabama. That's true. Go ahead.
Okay. My epic pen no work.
Task kill it. That always works when you task kill it.
Let's see if bro's right. He probably is right. He's
I'm always right.
Bro's always right. He never gets anything wrong whenever I ask him. Let's see if he's wrong for once. I'm kind of hoping he is wrong for once.
No, it's just the fact that I've done
Get
this
out.
for so long.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Get out, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
I just do it for so long, y'all. You get to know every last little glitch in all these softwares, and you just know how to counteract them. And most of the time, it's as easy as a refresh. And if not a refresh, then a task kill. But sometimes you run into the horrific problems. I'm trying to see what Connor's up to. Connor's just chilling, man. He's just in the middle of, I can't tell what, oh, Marshall, Illinois is where Connor Croft is, which is our chaser for today. Really no point in showing all his feed if there's, like, nothing there. That's not his fault. It's the fact that storms just aren't going. Marshall, what did I say? Illinois? Okay.
PRG Euro has South Carolina getting a max a weak tropical depression.
I will take anything. I would chase a tropical. I don't know about a depression. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to freaking Savannah, Georgia for 2-mile-an-hour winds.
Actually, it's South Carolina. Now it's South Carolina. It's like central South Carolina coast.
I probably would do that, honestly. I probably would do that.
If it's bringing a severe weather threat, heck yeah.
I probably would do that, honestly. Because what if it does what that storm did? I don't know if you remember it last year. Like last second, I'm talking like 1 hour before landfall, they did an urgent update and it became a tropical storm at Wilmington.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
Dude,
last second.
I remember that.
Like we went to sleep and it was a depression expected to die probably even before landfall. Then we woke up to tropical storm warnings and I couldn't cover it because I didn't plan for it to be a storm. I was away.
Yeah. I mean,
Marion?
that would be our luck.
Just a whole heck of a lot of lightning for Baltimore. Lot of lightning. Maybe some small gusty winds there. Or breezy gusty winds. So what was the statement or question, Lucky? I already forgot.
Oh, that the Euro has
Yeah.
kind of getting a depression, max a week tropical storm. 1,007 millibars, totally a tropical storm, right?
1,007 millibars? Yeah. Yeah, that could be a tropical storm.
It could be.
Yeah, I've seen higher.
Yeah.
Let me go look at the European ensembles. You're going to get me into this tornado stuff before that warning, or not tornado, tropic stuff before that warning expires.
That was a lot of fun.
there is, Lucky, there's like a 2 and 20% chance we see something now. It was like a 50% chance that it was going to head our way. Now it's like a 2%.
Wait, what are you looking at?
The ensembles.
How? Just click ensembles?
I just go to ensembles. I showed you yesterday.
You did?
Wow, Lucky, your memory is like mine, man.
Dude, no.
we just fished out of the water over here, flopping around trying to figure out what in the world we were talking about the other day.
Dude, no, because literally earlier I said something. You said, what did you say? I totally forgot. And I literally said 2 seconds before. So
see, I'll tell you, we're like fish just flopping out of water over here.
Dang, where'd you get the 6 panel from?
Oh,
8 panel, 9 panel.
Yeah,
face cam.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't know really. I mean, I know what to talk about, but at the same time, nothing's really happening. So, how are you?
Meh, mid.
Yeah, I can tell from earlier.
I'm mid.
But
Better now that I'm streaming. I'm always way happier when I'm streaming.
Yeah, because you get to, you definitely get to chat with everybody. So that's always fun. I love chatting with everybody. Whether if it's one person, 20 people, 100 people, I don't care.
Whoa. Oh.
It's always fun. No, not me. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about your end.
I thought I was somehow showing another Chaser's feed.
Oh.
What was the question? I just saw a question.
See? See?
Does it help or make it worse that storms are starting later in Indiana? I would say it helps a lot. A lot.
Lower level jet, right? It would kick in
now, if it was second season, it'd be probably a different story. But we're still in July, so until we get that flip flop October, more of late August into mainly October, that's when we're gonna start being, tornado threat kicks off at 1 a.m. Peak is 5. That's what your second season is. So I think it helps you a lot. I think there'll be a lot less. You have a lot less chance of seeing something significant.
You also got to think about it. If something does fire, the low level jet usually kicks in more at like the nighttime. If I remember correctly, it all depends on the setup, but usually it starts to kick up more during the nighttime hours.
I mean,
in second season.
No, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
That's really anywhere. That's just a general rule of thumb.
Yeah.
I mean, the NATO threat is pretty high, Lucky. Like the ingredients is very high. Honestly, it is impressive.
I bet. I mean, we've seen that.
Wow, we have lower level shear now.
Huh.
That might be the little bit of a kick we needed to get these things going.
So we'll have to keep an eye on it.
I mean, at the moment, they just all look like rain.
By the way, tornado warning dropped. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, that happened a while ago, buddy. You were right, by the way. See, I told you I'm not always right, y'all.
No, he's always right. Don't believe him.
No, I'm not.
He's always right. He's always right.
Well, we'll probably head on into tropics. That's what I'm going to do here in just a minute. Considering I'm somehow almost live for an hour, that's a miracle.
That's what I'm saying. I'm live for.
How the
I mean,
heck
I'm
did
live
it go
for-
by so fast?
Wait, I've been live for an hour.
Yep.
Or no, 58 minutes and 47 seconds.
Now get out of here. I got to go talk about tropics.
Hey.
All right, y'all. I'm kicking him out.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let me start off with our ensembles. Actually, we'll start off with the NHC. So for those who were here for the severe weather, don't worry, we're going to go right back on into it. This is coverage, but I do want to provide at least an update on our tropical activity. So here is your AOI from the National Hurricane Center. And I told you guys we probably wouldn't see any development before the Lesser Antilles. They've now moved that AOI all the way to, Puerto Rico, going up towards Florida. So there's still, there's a really good chance that we see impacts from this to the mainland U.S., but there is a lot more ensembles, I'll show that in just a second, that show that this is actually going to potentially
Joji,
curve
can you
out
cover
to
me
sea.
for like 1 minute? I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you.
And then there's some other ensembles that take this right towards the Carolinas. And I've seen a few rogue ones, specifically the GFS, that move this towards like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. So there's a few different scenarios here. It is currently a 50% chance of tropical formation over the next 7 days. So basically, if you're anywhere in the southeast, this includes like the mid-Atlantic, Virginia, North Carolina, all the way back through towards Louisiana into Florida, this general area here. Just make sure you're keeping an eye on the National Hurricane Center. It doesn't seem like a credible threat at the moment. I'm still somehow, some way, even after all the new information we've seen that this isn't going to be anything too crazy, I'm somehow still seeing people calling for a Category 3 hurricane out of this. I saw it like 3 days ago, and I'm still seeing it. This is not a hurricane threat at the moment. Now, if it is, we'll deal with that once that time comes, if it ever does. But I personally don't see this being much of a tropical threat, and if it is, in terms of a tropical storm or depression forming, I feel like it's going to be very last minute. I feel like it's going to have, depending on where it goes, it might have the last minute Gulf of Mexico boost in this small area here, or maybe it could get a boost out of the Atlantic, out here southeast of, South Carolina, North Carolina. Just a very small window, either like north of the Bahamas or north of, is that Cape? I forgot which one it is. We're going to go look at it. Somewhere north of Key West. Key West. It's not even a Cape. It's a freaking Key West. So somewhere north of like Key West, I feel like it could have some last second intensification, or north of the Bahamas. That's where I feel like 2 areas to watch for intensification, which I think I pointed that out in my last video. Oh yeah, I did see somebody comparing it to Dorian. I don't know where that went, but I saw it on Twitter, and I just refreshed Twitter too fast just out of habit, and it was gone. But I did see someone comparing this to Dorian, which is a very stupid and very unrealistic comparison. This is really just your typical tropical wave this time of year. It ain't no Barrel 2.0 or whatnot. Here's your ensembles, basically a cheat code. I look at them as almost a cheat code for forecasting, because it takes a bunch of, wow, that's a lot of agreement. It takes a bunch of pretty much different scenarios for model runs and puts it into one map and flops it in front of your face. So yeah, the newer ensembles, almost all of them now have it going out to sea, which is a very almost 360 from what we saw in my last video, where we had ensembles split between Louisiana and like Florida, Georgia. Now, really, most of our ensembles are fairly confident that this is going to be a fishy storm. And you can see the little kind of band here that does take it right into freaking Myrtle Beach, which, not gonna lie, if that happened, that'd be convenient for me chasing, because I know Myrtle Beach very well. So we'll see if that happens. Like I said, if we get a tropical system somewhere along this area, it is definitely going to be in consideration for a storm chase, for sure. So we'll see what we get. Go to the GFS ensembles. A little bit more split here. You see a few take it towards like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and then a few more take it into North Carolina, and then some of them, very select few, take this out to sea. But look at how much less there are than the Euro. So basically what that means, long story short, is that some of these ensembles that the GEFS has just straight up don't show it forming, period. Barely even show it being a low pressure. So a lot more aggressive on the European department here. Let's go on into our deterministic model runs. Basically, that just means singular model runs. Pretty much worse than your ensembles. Just see what they have here for this system. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's down here. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Teleports on you. Here's the GFS. Is this is an 18Z GFS. We're just going to pull this out. I'm going to zoom it out a little bit so we can see the time here. It's going to be August 3rd. Where the heck is your wave even at? Okay, that's your little spinny bit right here. Moving into the southeastern Bahamas on August 1st, 2nd. Then moving towards Florida and... Where is it? Is that it? I think that's it off the coastline of Florida on August 6th. It kind of just sits there and drops rain. That is interesting GFS. Very interesting scenario. Here's the CMC model run. Probably 12Z. Indeed 12Z. Let's put it back so we can find a wave. There's our tropical wave right at my cursor. Moving through the Bahamas on the 3rd. Into Florida on the 4th. And then moving up the coastline of Carolinas towards the 6th and out to sea. One more model run, the Icon model run. Oh, we also got the deterministic Euro. Icon model takes it through the southeastern Bahamas towards Florida. And I imagine if this went out any further, which we're going to go to the older model run. Okay, the older model run takes it into Florida. If we had the newer model run, I bet it would take it directly out to sea. European deterministic model run 12Z. Southeast of the Bahamas. Towards Florida. And it does indeed hit South Carolina and kind of sits there for a little bit. Interesting. So really a lot of the model runs and ensembles just have it going out to sea. That's a very common, very, very common theme I'm seeing here. I think there was one more thing I wanted to look at, but I've forgotten it.
Good morning.
If I remember it, I'll show y'all. But there's Lucky. Hi. Just did a quick tropical update. Oh, I just remembered it. I got an 80% chance. Oh, shoot. 90% chance for a tropical storm to form in the Eastern Pacific in the next 7 days. Yep. And then
it went from 50 to 70.
Yeah.
For 2 days.
Yep. Not just went to 72. So we got a 70-90 in the EPAC. Look at that.
Now Atlantic went to...
Still 50.
Still 50, yeah.
I do believe that that storm, the EPAC, has the possibility of becoming a Cat 2, Cat 3.
Do you see the one behind it? On the at least on the GFS? See what it says is behind it?
I did not.
Go look at it. It's kind of like wild. Obviously, it goes out to sea, but just still, it's wild.
Eastern Pacific.
Let's wait. Let me wait. Let me watch this.
So the first one becomes a Cat 3, almost pushing Cat 4. Second one, Cat 5. What?
Cat 5.
Yeah, that's a GFS for you. Don't trust that at all.
Yeah, and that's in Fantasyland.
No, the 12Z though. 927? 924? What?
Dang, bro.
Yeah, no. Nope. The
That's
European has
crazy.
like 980, which is way more realistic for both of them. Yeah, GFS is just not good, period. Paris, what's up? Glad to see you back in here.
Has a tropical system? This is probably a dumb question, but it's actually I'm actually curious. Has a Malabar gone below 900?
Mm-hmm.
Multiple times, or just like
I'm
once?
pretty
or
sure
twice?
multiple times. I
Yeah,
believe
that
the
would be
strongest was
crazy.
the typhoon, and I'll just look.
Yeah, look at it. I'm gonna say if it was below 900, I'm gonna say 889. Like
I'm gonna go 870 because I believe I remember it.
that's crazy,
I
dude.
believe it was typhoon tip, and I believe it was 870. Let me look it up.
Dude,
And
that's
I'm
a
gonna do
low pressure.
in any tropical system. Typhoon tip 870
On the diet,
on the dot.
dude. That's a low pressure.
Yeah, Lucky. That is a low pressure.
Did you know that, y'all? That's a low pressure. If you don't know.
1979 typhoon tip. However, most storms average 950. Yes, but the Google question was what was the
Average
strongest.
950.
Yeah, I don't know what Google's on about. That's cap. Most
Dude.
average like 1,000.
Let's be real now. Let's be
The
real.
strongest hurricane was an 882. Hurricane Wilma. October 19th.
1965. I don't know.
I don't know. Let me look.
What year?
Um.
As I was right. I don't even know what he just said.
Oh,
To be honest.
of course. Of course. Guess.
2001 then.
No. Come on, Lucky. What is one of the most notorious hurricane seasons on record, period?
I should know this.
It's
Why
the
do
year
I
I
not
was
know this?
born.
Oh, 06?
No, you were born in 06. 05, yeah. 2005. You've got to be kidding me, man. Are you? That's wild. Even Legacy knows that. Catman, of course, knows that.
Hez doesn't.
Mm-mm. He was just guessing my birth year. 1999. I ain't that old, man. Even though that ain't really old. That ain't old.
Not old.
Just go to sleep. If you're wanting to go to sleep, go to sleep. I really don't see a need to stay up.
1895.
Holy
Dang,
crap, I'm
50-year-old.
Moses all over again.
1 BC.
That storms in Springfield are starting to go. Illinois. What do we have on satellite? Refresh, mesoscale floater. Still mid. Still mid, still meh. Man. Alright. That's it, Lucky. You want me to stay unmuted, or are you gonna go to sleep again?
Let's stay unmuted.
Well, then I'm
Wanna
gonna go
have
and
some
say,
fun,
don't you dare mess me up. That caught me bad last time. You know what? You say it for me. Go ahead.
If you guys have enjoyed this stream so far, make sure like and subscribe, turn the post notification bell on, so you know if I win, me or him go live or make a video. Me not make a video, but okay, then I'm going to. Anyways, yeah, and I would advise you to subscribe to this dude. He's very
Terrible.
professional,
I
very
finished
good.
that sentence perfectly. More importantly,
And,
like and share the stream so we can reach more people.
That too. That's another main thing.
Which I think pretty much everyone in this stream has hit that like button.
Oh wait, let me refresh. It still says 14.
Yeah, that's when we started.
57. Mine is a whopping
10.
9.
Oh, I was close. I was close.
You were close.
Wait, let me go fix that. Let's see, Lucky's
Bro hasn't liked my stream.
weather channel.
Channel?
No, because I have to stream myself. Yes, you changed your name and I still don't acknowledge it.
You're still not used to it? You're still
Nope.
used to the forecast one?
Yep.
That's crazy.
So I keep putting Lucky's weather channel for some reason. Let's see. Okay.
All right.
I'm still alive. I got busy looking
Sure?
at something. Yeah, I was looking at Twitter. Ooh, that's a big destructive severe. Oh, 80 mile-an-hour winds. Ha! Title verified. Woo! Oh wait, no, that's bad. There you go. 80 mile-an-hour winds. 2.75 inch hail, and we've had a tornado warning. It is verified.
All right. Conclude stream. Bye.
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, no.
Lucky is, though. You're supposed to say something after that, Lucky.
No. No, I'm not. Dang.
How to look this up, and you just went quiet.
I'm
Ah,
not that type of person.
yes, you are. Don't lie to yourself.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to yourself.
I would not end just because the title verified. Oh, guys, we had a tornado warning. We had one. Oh, there's a tornado emergency. Sorry, y'all. The title verified. I gotta end, y'all.
Man.
No, bro. No.
Why does GR2 have a hail marker on this thing? Buddy, the only hail falling from this is big rain. Maybe big rain.
But like we saw.
Oh yeah, you and me saw some big raindrops, dude.
Dude, y'all, dude.
They were massive raindrops. Bro thought it was hail.
I actually thought it was. I said, "Ow, ow."
The raindrops were massive, dude. When me and him went
Dude.
chasing it, we didn't stream it. I'm pretty sure.
No, we did. It was a 5-minute one, wasn't it? 10-minute one.
Oh yeah, on the
As
members only.
Members
yeah.
only.
Yep.
I don't got my membership anymore.
Rip.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're not missing out on much. I really don't have time for member streams. I gotta get working on some new graphics and things. I've also got to start preparing for my winter forecast.
Dude, I forgot.
It's July, man. I got to get that thing out on the 31st, or I don't know. Them weather hypers aren't gonna be proud of me. Twitter won't be proud of me unless I call for at least 200 inches of snowfall across every last part of the U.S. If y'all can't tell that was a joke, that's just how Twitter is, though. It got worse when it got renamed to X.
All right. Well, I gotta. No, not now, but in 15 minutes, I actually do have to go. Like, not just because I want to. I kind of have to go.
Oh, I know what it is.
What? Let me guess. Type DM.
Actually, I have no idea, so I'm gonna ask. I think there's 3 different options that I may know here.
Pick one. And tell me when you pick it.
Ooh. Oh my word. Pick one? Okay, I've picked it.
Hope you picked the right one, because think about the time.
That was not it.
Okay. But yes, I had to do that. But I should be back for...
That was my pick.
Whatever. Let me see. Oh no, I was just about to ask you that too. Should we do that? Like, you want to tell them maybe? If I don't know if you're doing it on yours.
Oh, Tor.
But well, okay.
Ready for the beat, people. Oh.
Tornado warning for southeastern Berry County in southwestern Michigan.
That's
Michigan!
Southern Eaton County in south central
wow, okay,
Michigan,
never mind, I
Berry,
see why it's
and
one.
Eaton County in Michigan.
Hey, yo, what?
When did this get there? It's been there for like the past 3 scans.
Dang, bro, we're just bad at our jobs.
Really bad.
Make sure you're seeking shelter if you're out here in south central Michigan towards Brookfield. We got a tornado warning in place that could literally be dropping a tornado at any second. That is a really solid area of rotation right there. So, great job on the National Weather Service for issuing that one, because that is definitely going to try to put down a NATO. Am I going to have to get a new analysis radar out here?
Maybe. Yeah, I was going to ask if one, if you're doing it, if 2, we're gonna mention it.
I guess I'll do it from my perspective.
Okay, so
I really want to. Honestly, I want to play.
I really want to. I want to. It's gonna be fun. Let's be honest.
So I'll have a surprise at the end of the stream for those who stay tuned till the end.
Oh, what time are you in it so I can catch it?
Shoot, you already know the surprise though.
I know, but still, I want to see what their reaction.
Do I have to do you too, or is that optional? Am I going to be forced into doing something else today?
Nope, it's going to be optional. It's going to be optional.
19,000 people inside that warning. Wow. That's a lot of people. Man. So there's your tornado warning. So also, if you know anybody inside that warning, make sure you tell them to seek shelter. This includes very populated areas here. Let's see. We have can't pronounce that because it's probably gonna make me cuss. We also have
let me see.
Charlotte. We've got Charlotte, Michigan. We got Rapids, Brookfield,
Oh!
Alvenet. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't
I
say
know
it.
it. No,
Don't say it.
no, I know it. It's Asira.
Cussed. I blocked him out. I blocked him out the second time he cussed.
Nuh-uh.
We also have yeah, all of it. This is right along the I-69 corridor, and no debris signature yet, so that's good. But look at that. Got a very well-defined hook echo. And that area of rotation is behind. We haven't had the new update. I'm waiting for that new velocity update here. Radar Omega is so freaking buggy. Look at this. Look at this. Whenever I switch between the two radars, see if it does it again. See that? Look at that. I'm trying it again. I won't do it a second time. Like
And
flashes ridiculously blue. Yeah,
when you
there's
get a
still your couplet.
DMs.
Where's our radar site?
So, dude, we might have another one. Another little, like... Another
Comes
little
towards and away from
area
the radar.
southwest of the tornado warning.
So we could definitely have a
Here's
tornado on the
Springfield.
ground at any moment out here towards the Road 66 area, and I do see that. Are you talking about which one? Battle Creek, Springfield? Lucky?
Yep.
Are you talking about the Battle Creek, Springfield one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that too. You see the winds going towards the radar site and away from the radar site, and you see this little indent on reflectivity. You got an indent here towards Battle Creek. So definitely trying to rotate there. Going back over here to our destructive severe, just briefly, still warned for 80-mile-an-hour winds and 2.75-inch hail. That is a beast. That is a beast. That is the type of beast that makes me think, okay, chase is done. Because that is not what you really want to be chasing there. That is something. And that is a big something. I wouldn't be surprised if that hail is considerably higher than what their warnings for.
Yeah, you know, your radar just looks like a crazy hail core storm, which I know it is a crazy hail core, but
Wow.
that just looks like just that would say if you walked into that, you're like just done for. Might as well bring a baseball bat with you.
What the heck, Lucky?
Swing it back and forth, hit the hail, so you don't get hit.
Yeah,
Boom,
no,
boom,
Lucky
boom.
does need to be banned. You're right, Catman. He does. HRRR still shows multiple tornadic storms towards 10. It's just gotten later. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's getting later and later. This is what happens on most of the HRRR model runs. At 8 o'clock, it says 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, it says 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, it says 11 o'clock. And at 11 o'clock, it says never. So we've got a particularly dangerous situation, life-threatening situation, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this area in South Dakota. You know what? I didn't even think. South Dakota. Traffic cams. 511 South Dakota. Let's see if we got any cams out here. Where are the cameras? Are there just no cameras in the entirety of South Dakota? Did y'all just forget?
Dude, Caleb remembers that saying. I'll just take a pillow in a hail core. I'll sleep in it.
That was awesome.
That was awesome, dude.
That was awesome.
What's the funniest thing that I've said like that was clipped?
Either that or the mic glitch. Those two are great.
Yo, we gotta show them that again.
Okay, so that's... Wait, I think we might have a camera here. Meh. As always, it is horrific quality, and it is never live.
Just like normal.
Man. Wait, what? I didn't know the National Weather Service had traffic cams.
They did? They do?
They do.
Dang, bro. Oh,
Let
did
me
you see DMs?
this. No.
Okay. Well, whenever you can. Kind of curious, honestly, about that, but I feel like I know the answer.
No thanks.
Dang, man, it was worth the shot.
I don't know when the National Weather Service decided to have cameras, but they're all trash quality. All right, let's go back to that storm in Michigan, and yep,
Somewhat
wouldn't be
still there.
shocked to see a new warning near Battle Creek here shortly.
I know.
Near Battle Creek, Marshall, in Michigan. Looks like the name of the game in the area to watch today is freaking Michigan. Connor has some really good towering in Illinois. Yeah, bro. What? Lucky, look at the shape of these storms south of Springfield. They just have, like, come on, man. What?
What? Where?
Near Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Okay.
Just to the south.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey,
Ban
what
Caleb.
is that?
Ban him. Banned.
Imagine.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. The photograph must be, like, absurd. I'm gonna get one, actually. Let me get one. We're getting a new one here shortly. Actually, an observed one from the National Weather Service. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, there's your photograph. Just out in front of these storms.
Oh,
Makes sense why they're,
looking like that.
yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if that gets better at the newest meso-analysis, or if the observed sounding looks even better.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're about to get a meso-analysis in like 5 minutes, aren't we?
Yep.
I won't be live for it, but
Dang. Okay, bye.
oh, no, I can't.
Okay, bye.
No, I got 1 minute to end.
Okay, bye.
All right, Charity says bye, chat. If you guys did enjoy
Alright, go to sleep.
today's
I just deafened on him. Lucky's gotta go for a bit. I think he'll be back probably around 9, I'd say. I'd hope before that, but probably not. Yes, it's very much real. So make sure you are hyper weather aware out here. Make sure you are in your safe spot if you're in that tornado warning. Just to do another overview of what we're tracking today, if you guys are just now tuning in, you haven't been here for a little while. Here's our risk area today. We have a slight risk for severe weather, level 2 out of 5 for severe weather in place over Evansville, Indianapolis, Cincinnati. This also includes more populated areas as well. However, the map's not zoomed in enough for that.
Tornado
That is
warning for
that is
northeastern
wow.
Henry County in east central Indiana, Henry County in Indiana.
Oh my goodness. What the heck? We've got a strong area of rotation in Sulphur Springs, Indiana. What? Wow. How the heck? We have a strong area of rotation out here in Sulphur Springs, Indiana, south of Mount Summit, for Newcastle as well. Make sure you're seeking shelter immediately. We could very easily have a tornado on the ground with this storm, too. It did just break apart on that newest scan, though, so that's good. That was really surprising. What'd you say? Hooking storm, very strong outflow near North Dakota, somewhere in North Dakota. Oh, that one? Yeah, but there's no rotation with it. Fake hook. I designate it as a fake hook. I forgot what I was talking about before. Oh, yeah, the general risk area. So this is your general risk area today. You've got that level 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather. We also have that level 1 marginal risk threat for severe weather there as well. Tornado risk. We have a big 2% tornado risk that actually wasn't big enough because we have a tornado warning up here in Michigan. But we have a very large 2% tornado risk that is in place. That's a level 1 out of 5 for tornadoes. Then we also have a 5% tornado risk every 25 miles of a given point that is in place out here. This includes very populated areas like Indianapolis for that main threat of tornadic cells being possible. Hail threat is also present. We have the potential for 1 to 2 inch hail out here if storms can manage to get going before they grow upscale linear to the main damaging wind threat. That damaging wind threat is going to be a primary issue today. Back up here in the far north central Great Plains, we have a large slight risk for severe weather in place. That's level 2 out of 5 for severe weather there as well. Tornado or 2 can't be ruled out. Very large hail up to 3 to 4 inch in diameter, and damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour, all possible up there as well. Let me go see that other storm you're talking about. What storm were you talking about then? Go back up. Okay. I'll get that location. Yeah, I just looked at that one too. I looked at that one for a split second whilst I was skimming by on that northern one. It doesn't even have rotation. I mean, it could try. I don't know the environment. I imagine it's not the best environment out here. Oh, it's really good. It is really good. Gracious. What do lapse rates look like? Oh my goodness! Wow, it is like a perfect environment. It is going into the pocket of 6,000 uncapped instability. Wow. That thing is going into like the best environment we have in the whole US right now. Gracious day. That is very, 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 very favorable for tornadoes. Wow. Also, this one down here is very favorable for all hazards. However, it's turning into more of a windbag, but still a tornado threat with it. Man, that one in North Dakota might be able to do something funny there. Lapse rates were 7.5, which isn't the utmost best, but that is definitely enough to get it done. Go back over here to this Newcastle storm. Yeah, so just make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in either one of these tornado warnings. Tornado could drop at any given moment with either one of these. Still keeping an eye on this one because, I mean, it just has a look to it near Taylorville in Illinois. All right, let me get the right radar side out. So this is your tornado warning in Newcastle, Indiana. Just make sure you are in your safe spot if you're out here. Wait, what? Is this a glitch? Hey, Girl Dev or V, if you guys are in the chat, does your town look like this, V? Where there's just a bunch of field and it's deserty around? Or is it like grassy like this? I feel like my radar site might be glitching out. Like, look at that. That looks like, man, flash warning. Should have given that a little earlier. Yeah, it doesn't do it like that further south. There was a drought. Yes, just make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in Newcastle, Indiana. Mount Summit, Sulphur Springs, Moreland. Just make sure you are in your safe spot in Indiana. That could drop a tornado at any moment, generally in this area here. Wow. I did not think that these storms would have it at all. It did do a cell merge, which is what I was talking about to Lucky, but I just didn't think it had it in it. I didn't think it would actually do it. Man. Go back up to Michigan here. Yep, still some areas of rotation here. They're a lot more broad, a lot less concerning, but they're still there. They are still there, so we'll still watch them. All right, let's go back up to these storms in North Dakota. Wonder, do I have my reports on here? Okay. That might be trying to rotate too. A lot of these are looking better. And by a lot of these, I mean this storm here, and this storm here. So we're really starting to get active now. Let's go back over to our tornado warnings. I know I'm going everywhere, but I just want to check all those new scans so that way I can tell you guys, you know, if there's something more precedenting to look at. So we just have those 2 tornado warnings, one here in Indiana for the Newcastle area, and then the other one up here in Michigan for the Olivet area in Michigan once again. We also have a life-threatening situation ongoing in South Dakota for the New Witten area for the potential of 80-mile-an-hour winds, as well as 2.75-inch hail and the potential of a tornado. Now, I also just saw that. Holy moly. Look at this. 4.5-inch hail report right there. Yikesters. Yeah, title definitely verified. Definitely verified there. Yes, at most of the stuff will turn into a squall line in Indiana, Illinois, and maybe southwestern Ohio, move into Kentucky, and then die out towards central Tennessee. So that's 4.5-inch hail that just happened in North Dakota. Wait, did that just happen? How long ago was that? Let's look at the time on that. Yeah. That says 23:25. Oh, actually, that was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. So that's a little bit of a late notice on our half here. Kind of didn't know that till now. Let me see here. All right. Still a little bit of rotation trying to pop up towards Battle Creek, Michigan, so keeping an eye on that one as well. This one in Sulphur Springs is also still trying. That's got about, let's see. Yeah, that's starting to die out. Looks like these areas of rotation are starting to broaden out and die a bit. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so that area is starting to weaken, like I said. I want to wait for that new HRRR. We're also going to wait for the, oh, well, there's the 23Z. Still shows a wind back tonight. And a potential tornado threat. It's very isolated for that tornado threat, though. Shouldn't be anything too over the top. Go back over here. Okay. still warned for 80-mile-an-hour winds there for a couple more minutes. Let's see how long that's warned for. Oof. Hour and 6, my word. That is quite the long duration warning there. Oh, just issued an ahead of time severe thunderstorm warning for a tornado possible in Hagerstown, Indiana. Let's go back to our analysis radar here. Still a decent area of rotation. It's kind of really gotten disorganized. You've got a bit of a clear slot region here for that velocity. And here comes a new warning.
4. Southern Christian County in central Illinois, Christian County in Illinois.
That is early. That is early. All bets are on that storm I was talking about a little while ago. Up here. Right here. That's my bet. Now, if I'm right, probably not. I'm right. I'm right. Because that's exactly what I was talking about before. Yep. There you go. There's your tornado warning just got issued. Man. That's very weak rotation. Yeah, that's really weak. I don't really know why they warned that, but I mean, better safe than sorry. Alrighty, so again, we do have now a new tornado warning in place, Taylorville. Make sure you're seeking shelter. This is in Illinois. That warning in Michigan, I think, was dropped. It indeed was, so no longer any tornado warning in Michigan. We could very easily see a new one there at any moment. Storm in Indiana still looks tornadic, very tornadic. Definitely our most tornadic storm at the moment. And then we also have, of course, our tornado warning out here in Taylorsville in Illinois. So make sure you are seeking shelter. Man. Our chaser Connor Croft will be on this storm in about 30 minutes or so. He'll be on this tornadic storm. So he's not too far. He's out here, right at my cursor. So he's probably going to book it southeast and then take some route up towards like Shelby or so, or Lakewood. Somewhere around there. Welcome to the stream, Isabel. I do want to switch over to shorts, probably shorts live streams at some point. I don't know if we'll be doing a short stream tonight for a test stream, or if we're going to be doing it later, as in like another day. Because Lucky's wanting to do something else. So again, we're just going to continue to watch this storm. We'll go all the way here. Give me just a moment. Okay. So again, we're gonna continue to watch that. It's not the strongest there. This is the one in I believe Indiana. Yeah, the one in Indiana. It's not the strongest, but the reflectivity standpoint, it does have a hook with it. It's got a clear slot on the southern extent of the supercell, so it's very much tornadic. Very much could produce a tornado at any moment. $70, is that 9? Yeah, that's a 79-mile-an-hour wind report there in the New Witten area with this destructive storm that is still warned for 80-mile-per-hour winds, 2.75-inch hail, and the potential of a tornado out here in South Dakota. Yeah, these storms are starting to rotate. These are all little mini supercells. Man, I have too many tabs open. Oh, I want to go see the new environment here. Let me go see the new mesoanalysis, and this is still up. I still have that NHC site up. There we go. I mean, the environment's good. It's not the best. It's okay. It's just not the best. Alright, let's go back over to Grand Rapids. Yeah, not a whole lot happening there. This line's probably done. Just a very brief potential spin up. That actually got relatively strong, too. I'm still surprised coming back to that now. Just a little supercell that managed to try and get going in Michigan earlier. Another area in Marshall that we need to watch, too. So we'll still keep an eye on both of these areas of rotation here in Michigan. Maybe even this third one down here towards Athens, Michigan. But nothing concerning to the point where I think a tornado threat's very much present. So main areas to watch, definitely that tornado warning for Newcastle. You can still see that classic mini supercell look to it for Newcastle and Indiana. Going over to Illinois again. Let me check this. Okay. Yeah, so still a decent look with this. Maybe rotating on that south-southwest extent. Or far western. Actually, where even are we? Yeah, this is like the northwest side of the storm. This is a very unfavorable mode for tornadoes. Storms moving northwest to southeast. So they're moving like this. That is not favorable for tornadoes. Pretty surprised that's even rotating. Glad to have you in here, WeBuild. And yeah, I'm indeed live. I'm live frequently. I sure am. Let's see here. Yeah, I do alpha. I definitely do alpha. And if you can do the yearly, just because you're going to save a bit of money on that. You know, don't do monthly unless you plan on canceling it in like a month, maybe 2. You might as well just go for a year. Nice sunset. I am not outside to look at it. I can see it through Connor's feed, though. I mean, I see the sun. That's about it. That's about it. Ain't really much of a sunset. Yeah, so this mode in general is not going to favor tornadoes. A typical, like, tornado outbreak scenario is when storms move from west to east or from southeast to northeast. That's your favorited modes, is supercells that can move to the northeast or to the east. The least typical tornadic storms is obviously moving to the southwest. That's your very rare type to see tornadoes moving to the southwest. It's not uncommon, but it's not common that we see southeast moving supercells produce tornadoes. Your least common type is definitely moving like west, southwest. West moving, southwest moving supercells, I barely see those. I've seen northwest moving supercells that produce tornadoes. I've seen northeast, of course. I've seen east, of course. And I do see southeast frequently. But definitely the most common is storms that move to the east, northeast. Hence why, I mean, for instance, here in Michigan, these storms are moving east, northeast, and this just tried to produce a tornado moments ago. So east to the northeast, definitely a lot more favorable for tornadoes. But, I mean, here's another storm. This was moving southeast today, and it tried to produce a tornado. So it's not that rare to see storms move southeast and produce tornadoes. It's not that rare at all. Let me quickly text Lucky. Yeah. Ohio's fine. There's nothing happening in Ohio unless it's rain. All right, let's go back to Indianapolis here. We do have a new storm that is severe. It's probably torr possible. It is indeed torr possible. So this also has a look to it. You can see this kind of curvature look to this storm. So we could very easily start to see a hook try to bow out here, try to pull out and then wrap around. So you definitely want to keep an eye on this little storm here too. It is moving east-southeast. This one towards Newcastle could drop a tornado at any moment in Indiana, so please seek shelter if you're out in front of that. Newcastle, you need to be seeking shelter. Moreland. We'll see if we get an extension to this. Honestly, I'd be a little surprised if we don't see an extension into Hagerstown, New Lisbon, Cambridge City, Greens Fork, maybe Economy. Because that is still a very much tornadic storm, potentially producing a tornado moving off to the southeast. Even more southeast than what I drew there. It's moving more like this. So that's going to be out of the warning really soon. We'll see if they issue a new warning for that or just let it expire and move out. We shall see. Let's go back to Illinois. Still no good area rotation. I mean, we have nothing here. We're looking just 2,900 feet up. There is no rotation anywhere in this velocity signature. Just some broad greens here, signaling maybe a very, very, very weak wind threat. No, those storms are moving away from you. Now, these cells in Illinois, they are going to be moving generally in your direction, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get to you. Like, if it moves this way, see, even that's going to miss you to the south. These will probably miss you to the south. So unless they turn, probably not going to get hit there in your area. Until later on tonight. I don't really see too much of a risk for you, but definitely want to be weather aware closer towards like 10 o'clock Eastern. Man. Okay. The two tornado warnings, one goes for 7 minutes, the other one goes for 37 minutes. Let me go back over here. I don't expect anything for Johnson City until very early tomorrow morning, and it will probably just be some rain. Yeah, still just a lot of little showers and storms here. There's no, like, big line that is formed yet. We should see now that storms are going, actually, we should see a watch probably pretty soon. I imagine we'd see a watch pretty soon here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I got very distracted. I was trying to see. I was trying to see the 00ZH trying to see when that renders in, and I was going through different sites here. Also checking the NAM. Yeah, the NAM scenario is definitely not verifying. The newest HRR23Z, definitely not verifying at the moment. So, I mean, these models just, they never have a good handle on things, honestly. Did we already pass it? Okay, no, we didn't. You guys want me to test out the short stream whilst we have things to talk about for coverage in like 10 minutes? Or do you want me to just stay on this stream for another almost hour? Almost hour. Oh, yeah, it'd be more than an hour, actually. I can't do math. It'd be 40 minutes. New tornado warning. I don't know where that would be. I don't really have a bet on that. Oh, it's an extension. Okay.
Tornado warning for southeastern Henry County in east central Indiana, Henry County in Indiana.
So there's another storm that has a little hook on it out here in Illinois. That's crazy because being lucky we're talking about these storms when they fired because they had that curvature look to them, Supercell looks. And now you can see this one's starting to rotate. They just put a possible severe on that, and they just put a tornado warning on this one, and we now have an extension to our tornado warning in Newcastle. So we'll keep an eye on that one. I have no idea. That's why I asked y'all. Caleb. Or I could just try it out another day. Yeah, I could just do the shorts like tomorrow or whenever we do a briefing. If I do a short stream in Indiana, I would be live for another so if I stay on this stream, I'm going to end at 9:20 Eastern. If I do a short stream, I would be live from 9 to 10. So it depends on which one. But we're kind of just sitting here waiting for new radar scans. That's really what weather's all about. I mean, these things don't really seem like they're posing that high of a threat. Definitely the most active activity we've had in a while. Uh-oh, Connor's upside down again. This is the first time he's had something stream-worthy here. First time he's had something stream-worthy. .84 mile-an-hour wind report from a mesonet there. Observed 84 mile-an-hour wind report there. It's in South Dakota. Wow. He's still upside down. I don't think he knows. He doesn't know yet. He just noticed. How are we upside down? It was only like a minute or two. Like 2 minutes the most. Just lost that warning. We're down to 2 warnings here. 2 tornado warnings. We just got another destructive. Still for 80. 45 more minutes left on both those destructives. Yikes. Oh, they just got rid of one, so now we're down to 1. Okay. I see what they did there. Wait, did they? Or did it just not load in? Hold on. Okay, no, we still have both of them. I was confused for a second. I was like, did they get rid of one? What happened here? This storm in southeast North Dakota, actually. Not really doing much, even though it's in a really, really good environment. Not much there. Yeah, this thing's probably going to be warned very soon towards Hillsboro. Right here. Let's see here. I mean, this threat's going to be primarily overnight. I'm never good at covering overnight threats, so... There we go. I think if we do urgent coverage, we'll do a short stream. So if we do urgent coverage tonight, it will be a short live stream. We're probably going to conclude in 30 minutes or so. Because I have something I really want to do with Lucky. I'll tell you guys that at the close to the end of stream. This storm, I mean, both of these, they don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. This storm looks interesting for sure, but I don't know if it's going to be able to pop out another hook. And the one in Illinois, not that. This here. The unwarned one actually looks pretty decent at the moment towards Ivory. I don't know how you say that one. And we just got our severe watch till, get this, 8Z. Ouch. that goes a while. That goes for quite a while. So that should pop up in about a minute. We should see that severe watch pop up. Probably going to include most of southern Illinois, central southern Indiana, maybe southwestern Ohio, and into some of Kentucky. Probably generally going to be this area here that gets inside that severe watch. We'll see where once that comes through. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you share this stream with family, friends, social media. Hit that like button. We passed 50 likes. I guess we could try to shoot for 100. I don't know if we're going to make that, but I mean, we already passed 50. That's the main goal. So I appreciate you guys hitting that like button and tuning in. And, yeah. In terms of what we're going to do in a bit, we're going to end the stream in about 32 minutes. Then we will be ready for urgent coverage, which means I'll just monitor the potential for a live stream for about 2 hours after I end. And then I'm going to sleep. Probably. I mean, unless a severe watch was elsewhere, Caleb, but I'm like 99.99% sure it was out here in the Midwest. It's just taking them a little while to actually push it out to the weather radios and everything. But it should be in a minute. I imagine the only main probs on that will be really wind. Just got the watch, yep. Oh, I just saw it right when I clicked off. Yep, there you go. Wow. So not even the watch doesn't even include those two supercells there. 25, yeah. 37. Oh, that's not 37. Okay. I was like, what? That prob don't make sense. It's 50, 20, 30, 20. Okay. That's actually pretty bad props. That's not really something that we cover often. Those are very low end. For instance, this probability was considerably higher. This watch over here in South Dakota, way, way higher for that hail threat. Overall, way higher chance for severe weather. Well, we covered 4.5-inch hail, almost 90-mile-an-hour winds, and a few tornado warnings in this stream. We'll stay live until, at least until we get that SPC outlook. Couple tornadoes possible, isolated ping-pong-sized hail possible, 70-mile-an-hour winds possible. Possible, possible, possible. The fact that we didn't get a tornado watch already screams that this thing's underperforming a bit. So your tornado threat's definitely a lot less because on 5% days, typically we see at least a purple mesoscale discussing, you know, is this going to be a NATO watch or a severe watch? But this one, it was, we're going to issue a severe watch at some point in the future. So tornado threat is definitely lower than anticipated. Hail threat is anticipated, you know, 1.5 to 2-inch hail, that's expected. And then 70-mile-an-hour winds, that is a little bit less of a wind threat than I expected out here, but I mean, right around the realms of what I was thinking. Michigan storms are dying out. This one in Indiana, man, I just think it's corrupted. I just think that's corrupted. What are these? What in the world? I'd expect this from Ohio. What is this? We've got some weird crooked hook echo here, and I think this is a hook? Like, what? I think that's a hook here, and this is some crooked hook echo right there. I don't know. I don't know what that is, man. Some funny stuff going on in Illinois right now. We did get that NHC update. I don't really know if I told y'all that, but they kept the same probs on the EPAC. And then I do remember telling y'all they increased those probs, as well as like I told y'all in the Eastern Pacific. No, they kept the same probs in the Atlantic, and they increased probabilities in the Pacific. My goodness, confusing oceans over here. I'm just not as good as night coverage as I used to be, y'all. This stuff puts me to sleep now at night. Whereas it used to get me really energetic and used to be able to do it, but oh well. Sideways supercells. Yeah, but I don't really know about these things in Indiana, man. Or especially Illinois. This is Illinois. Yeah, we'll see if they extend that tornado warning or not. We will see. Okay. We're also 3 subscribers off from our end of the month goal. We're right at that. Next month's goal is going to be 7K. Which I think we can hit that quite easily, to be honest. We should easily be able to hit 7K next month. Ooh. That looks like I think our Aurora is already arriving here in the U.S. That's a big hook. That is a big hook. But
Bro!
um, that area of what is rotation looks to be not aligned. High.
Did I get you?
Not even a flinch, man. Not even a flinch. Not even a movement.
Dude, why?
Nothing at all.
Why?
I don't know. I had no idea.
Dude, I would have jumped out my chair.
I didn't even flinch. Normally, you at least get me to like move my mouse a little bit left or right, but this one, you just nothing. No reaction.
Dude, just drawing a circle, and then
Yeah, like if I was drawing a circle, I bet you would have just saw me move like the tiniest bit. But one time you scared me, dude. I don't know if you're watching my stream, but it went like this. I was like, so there may be a tornadic cell in this area here. I did like a full loop. You got me bad one time, and I tried to just play it off as if I like my mouse went off the pad or something. Man.
Oh, okay. Can I show you what? Or do you want me to wait?
I'm gonna end at 9:20, so if you want to do it at 9:30, it's. I mean, if you're done, like.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like the sooner would be better.
Oh wait, can I ask what they think I should do, or should I just let you pick?
Wait till the end, and then you can ask. Wait about 15 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Dude, I came back. I saw that storm in dang, what was it called? Illinois, I think. Yeah, the one that we were talking about before. I was like, the one that we looked at the Hoga for. That's why it was crazy because it was a fire like that. Anyways, I was like, dude, when I left, I said, dude, that's gonna go tornado warning. I come back and it like I literally see it get tornado warned.
Man,
I was like, I knew it. I was like, bro, I knew it.
80% chance for a watch. We just got a watch in the Midwest, but we now have an 80% chance for a watch out here, and there you go. For the potential of a MCS to develop out here, continue to move on to the southeast. So if you live in western Iowa, Omaha, Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, you are about to be under a severe thunderstorm watch, as the potential for up to 90-mile-an-hour winds will be possible tonight. Had a report of 84-mile-an-hour winds while you were gone, as well as 4.5-inch hail.
So I could have put 4-inch hail.
Yep. You could have put 5-inch hail possible. Because that would break the community if you did that, Lucky. If you did that 5-inch hail possible for a freaking 15 sig. 5-inch hail possible is like high risk, which isn't even possible.
Like honestly, like if it says 5-inch hail, this dude said 5-inch hail. Well, I'm sorry, we had 4.5-inch hail already on the slight risk. I'm sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Like sorry, not sorry. I guess. Let me guess. Was that South Dakota storm?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What? North Dakota?
Yep. Over the radar site. I think it was over the radar.
Of course, because over the radar site.
Over the radar site. And as always, what do? They keep the warning at 1.75-inch hail.
Classic.
No, I highly doubt they will be upgrading this area to enhanced. No way. If anything's going enhanced tonight, it's going to be southeastern South Dakota for wind. It's going to be this area here. They might do a small enhance. Considering we have a destructive severe out there, but I doubt it. But heck nah, we ain't getting no enhanced. If we do, then, well, I'm ending this stream anyways. I'm ending anyways. But like I said, I will have 2 hours of availability for urgent coverage if need be. And if I do urgent coverage, it will be on YouTube Shorts. But you guys should still be all notified. It will be the same, just vertical. It'll be the same, but vertical. And the only reason to do it is so we can reach more people in a short amount of period of time. I want Lucky to try it.
What?
I want you to try a short stream. I wanted you to try it today, but I forgot to tell you. Caden predicted it. Wrong game though, but Caden did predict it. It's not my fault. I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't gotten to game with Lucky on this specific game in a while. Or, I mean, we have, but not what we're about to do. I just don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil it. Because it's going to be fun. And I'm in the mood for it for once. And I think Lucky is too.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, not going to lie. That sounded like you just screamed the F word.
Uh,
I told you
Well,
he cussed. Told you guys he
That's-
cusses.
chat, I said, heck yeah.
Yeah, but you cut
But-
out. Tornado warning.
Yeah.
Where are your bets on? My bets are definitely on. Yeah, Indiana, 100%. It's not North Dakota. There we go.
Tornado warning for southwestern Wayne County in east central Indiana, northeastern
you-
Fayette
yo
County in
are
east
not a
central
Fortnite sweat.
Indiana, Fayette,
Uh-oh.
and Wayne County in Indiana.
That might be a strong tornado.
What?
We might be having a strong tornado trying to touch down here near Dublin, Indiana, moving southeast.
Whoa, that's not
We
good.
all know what strong tornadoes mean.
Oh no.
It can't end until it's expired and lifted. And knowing my luck, when I end in 19 minutes, that's when it will produce.
Telling you right now, it will.
So that's your strong area rotation. That is pretty strong too. You're looking at near 100-mile-an-hour rotation there, moving to the southeast towards Cambridge City in Indiana, Milton, fast Germantown, Dublin. Those are all areas we called out for a potential tornadic storm to head towards. That is for 18,817 people. That is a lot of people under that tornado warning. Man. Wow. Now we get to sit here and wait for the next scan. Woo! Weather. Welcome to weather, y'all. Lucky I'm gonna die if we don't get out there and chase next year. In the
Oh, no, for real.
plains.
No, no.
Oh my goodness, 000 looks horrific. Yeah, heck no. Yeah, we gotta chase in the plains next year.
No, we will, because I'll be 18. I can do whatever I want.
That's not how I look at being 18, but okay, buddy.
But, I mean, they don't, I mean,
Dang,
yeah,
is that the new scan?
you're right, but no matter what, we're going. I don't care. We're going.
Dude, like that's a big area rotation. Look at that. That whole area rotation right there. That is a pretty large couplet.
Yeah. Continue to think about it. What I just said, I can do whatever I want. If I get in trouble, you know what that means. Like you goes to the slammer.
What the heck?
So yes, I can do whatever I want, but if I get in trouble or anything, it's on me.
All right, there we go.
But yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think our main threat tonight's really gonna be in over here.
Lucky, but can you afford it? Afford what? To get there?
This is probably gonna be our main area for severe weather tonight, as well as followed by Illinois and this area here. And I really still don't see Indiana being much.
Caleb, yes I can.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet this is gonna fall apart next scan? It's gonna do a cell cycle, a meso handoff, and once we end the stream in 16 minutes, it's gonna produce an 8-0.
That's a lot of things going on, dude.
But it's all gonna happen too, because we're gonna end the stream.
You're
Boy,
probably right, too.
Shut up.
You're probably right, dude.
Still a strong area rotation. Look at that. Could easily see a strong tornado form near Dublin, Cambridge City, East Germantown, and Milton in Indiana. So please seek shelter now. You need to run, not walk to your safe spot, as this storm is tornadic almost directly over you now. Man. I thought my phone was about to drop. Yikes. Yeah, there is a hook. It's embedded. Your hook's right there. And then you can see your Supercell here. Your clear slots down here. It's a classic Supercell. RFD. Or actually, no, that's your forward flank downdraft. And then your RFD. It's a full-fledged classic Supercell. Here comes a new warning. It's further south. There you go. That's the one Caden was talking about.
Tornado warning for northern Franklin County in southeastern Indiana, Franklin County in Indiana.
Another one.
Tornado warning for northeastern Christian County in central Illinois, northeastern Sangamon County in central Illinois, southwestern Macon County in central Illinois, Christian, Macon, and Sangamon County in Illinois.
Wow. 5 tornado warnings now, y'all. That's the most we've had in a long time. Wow. I'm gonna wait for that new scan. I believe it got even stronger next scan. I wonder if the SPC is actually debating upgrading. Because that outlook's late. Let's see that new scan. Oh. Only 120 mile an hour rotation. 110 actually. Yeah, that's also a tight area of rotation too. It's towards a Laurel in Indiana. Uh-oh. My monitor just killed itself. Okay, it's back. Glad that didn't shut off for you guys. I bet my HDMI's a little loose. Lucky, remind me to do that.
Do what?
Remind me to tighten my HDMI after I end.
Type your HDMI.
Type?
That's what you just said.
It said tighten.
Type your HDMI. Got it.
Tighten.
Oh, type it. You want to type it in? Why? We gotta type
You
it in
wonder
for.
why I kick you out of my streams now. Yeah, Michaels, you're fine in Eastern Tennessee. Here comes a new warning. Let's make it 6.
Warning.
I'm gonna bet it's the one south. Yep. To be real, I didn't know it was gonna be that one. Didn't think it was gonna be that. It's an extension.
Tornado warning for southeastern Christian County in central Illinois, southwestern Shelby County in central Illinois, Christian, and
Hey,
Shelby
Siri.
County in Illinois.
Remind me to.
I muted him. Oh, some little areas of rotation sparking up in Michigan too, towards Union City. Definitely not as strong as the ones being warned further south, but still gotta note it, keep an eye on it just in case. I don't know where to move. I guess I'll move this radar site here. It's really hard to see that storm. Oh my word, Lucky! Look at my stream. Look how fast this Destructive Severe died. Look at that.
Dang.
That just died out so fast. Man. Now we're back down to 5 warnings because it just extended the one towards Cambridge. Holy couplet. Oh my goodness, yeah. That is a biggins. That's a biggins, y'all. I told you guys if we could do a cell merge, then it probably would be an issue. I said that about 2 hours ago. Lucky, I believe, said it too.
Yeah.
And it's indeed becoming an issue. That is for sure.
So
They're
you
just
said-
warning light rain in Illinois at this point. I don't know. Well, I don't know what they're doing.
Look at that skinny storm, the northern one.
In all reality, the only concerning one is actually the one over Cambridge, which the air rotation just literally broke on the new scan, so that's good. We shall still keep a very close eye on it.
You gonna stay live on here, or are you gonna like end and immediately go to shorts? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, we have 6 mornings.
I don't
Kind
know
of a
what I'm
lot for
doing.
you to end on.
Yeah. Unless it's a big outbreak.
Oh yeah.
Not 00Z showing a derecho overnight. In Indiana? No, in freaking Iowa.
Huh?
Yeah, don't ask. It's just the HRRR, man. Telling you, man, these model runs, they're trash. They are so trash this time of year. You're almost better off just guessing than looking at the model runs. They are not pulling a moderate, and no, they are not. I can tell you that.
Not
Man.
an extreme for hail.
Oh man. Go back over to Illinois. It feels like there's not a lot to track with all these warnings just because of simply the fact that these storms in Illinois aren't rotating. They just warn them because...
Well, sir, if it wasn't rotating, then they would not have tornado warned it.
You're stupid, you know that?
Why?
They're just warning it because it has a look to it.
When that storm that that Oklahoma looking like Supercell that passed me that one time, they didn't get tornado warned.
Well, that's
That'd be
because you don't live in Illinois. Illinois only does that because it's near, what's his face? Caleb.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be now? Can you not tell? We have 5 active tornado warnings. I don't think it's going to get much worse than this. I didn't really expect this at all. I did say between like 8 and 10 was peak for tornadoes, but I didn't expect it. And I thought it was going to be like 1 or 2 tornadic storms, not 5 or 6 at once. Still almost 100-mile-an-hour rotation there in Cambridge City, so please seek shelter if you're in Cambridge City, Indiana. I would end in 7 minutes, Lucky, but I'm just going to keep going because this is too active.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But just let me know when you get too bored. You're too bored, I already know.
Well, can I show you what I was talking about then?
Sure, I can mute you. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Lucky's trying to show me something, y'all. I apologize. It's just Lucky pulling Lucky moment. Dang. Yeah. Wow. Yep. I told you I'm always right. I am always right, for sure. The SPC is, I guess they're issuing marginal risk or something. Holy crap. That's got to be corruption. What are these storms in Indiana doing, dude? The ones in Illinois are still meh. They have fired up though a lot better over the last couple minutes. I didn't think I'd be clicking the St. Louis radar site today, but here I am. Wow. As if it wasn't enough happening, we got an anticyclonic hook going on here, or anticyclonic area of rotation. I would say this is corruption, but it's in too good of a spot to be corruption. So we probably have an anticyclonic area of rotation. Winds going towards the radar and winds going away from the radar, which is anticyclonic in this case. That is something. It's out here west to northwest of Livingston in Illinois. And that looks like a full-fledged supercell. I mean, that looks impressive. Same goes with this one out here. New SPC outlook does indeed extend the slight risk all the way down towards Omaha. They have not put a sig risk back out there in the Midwest. It just, all probs stay the same. The 5% did get extended more east, though. Wait, that's a much bigger 5%. Isn't that a much bigger 5%, Lucky? Pretty sure that is. Oh, I have him muted. Whoops. Wow. That is a much larger 5%. And the 2% now goes all the way up towards Lansing. That is something. You're still in the marginal because of the potential overnight threat. Caleb. I imagine. Do you have a 2%? Let me see. Probably not. There is Peoria. That's East Peoria. Very, very far. Very far. It's probably like right here. You're close. What are you laughing about over there, Lucky? Oh, they removed me from the marginal. Aw. Oh, well. They did maintain you in the marginal. Whoever was out there in Johnson City, Tennessee, you have been maintained in that marginal. So some damaging winds can't be ruled out. That anticyclonic area rotation fell apart. That's good. Oh my goodness. Wow, this storm in Indiana is really trying. It's just really trying. My word. So the main change with SPC Outlook is a bigger 5% tour, which you can see here. That bigger 5% tour, as well as the extended wind threat here in this green area for the potential of up to 80 and 90 mile-an-hour winds tonight. I could end whenever I want, Gaiden. That's the good thing about it. I'm my own boss, so all I gotta do is hit that end button. I'm gone. No, you're not in the tornado threat. But Lucky's over there just watching YouTube or something, so he's entertained. He's the thing we got to worry about, because if he ain't entertained, we're in trouble. Down to 4 warnings. 4 tornado warnings. Still at 1 destructive severe. Back out there in South Dakota. Actually, they just got rid of it. Let's go. We no longer have a PDS warning. That is great news. So for almost the first time in this stream, we are without a PDS severe. I really feel like this storm looks the most tornadic out of these cells in Illinois. Just really watching that one. But like I said, south-southeastern motion barely favors any type of tornadic development. Or doesn't, it's just not as common. It's not as common, and it's not as easy for storms to produce tornadoes. That one in Cambridge just fell apart ridiculously fast. That hook echo occluded. This one in Brooksville, probably a little corruption, but still tornadic. Yeah, this is not destructive anymore. They just canceled that. We did miss our end time. That's okay. We're just going to go for 3 hours. Hopefully this stuff starts to die out by then. And if anything looks as concerning as what it looked like 10 minutes ago, we will not end stream. So if y'all haven't already, like I said, make sure you hit that like button and share the stream. Those are the 2 most important things. If you enjoyed the coverage here and want to see more coverage, and also tune into other live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bell set to all. We do this very frequently for most severe weather events. Now I don't cover most of the time. I don't cover an entire duration of event unless it is a moderate risk or a high risk. That is the type of days, moderates and high risks. I clear my whole schedule and I'm here for 8, 10, 12, 16 hours straight. So this is a level 2. This is a level 2. That warrants a 2-hour live stream. And we're going to do 3 for it. Which a level 3 would be a 3-hour stream. Connor's got some scud. Oh, he's on that storm I was talking about. So our chaser's actually going to be intercepting this storm here. Are you? He got there fast. I guess that's what interstates can do, huh? I don't know how fast y'all's interstates can go, but here in like Virginia, North Carolina, they can go up to 80, I believe. Most commonly it's 70, though. I see 70 across the board. Pretty sure it could go up to 80, though. Let's see here. Or maybe it's 75, actually. I think it's 75. It's 75. I thought it was 80. It's actually 75 here in Virginia, North Carolina. I haven't seen that, though. I've seen 70, but I haven't seen 75. And I just thought it was 80, but I was wrong. It goes up to 85 in Texas. Yikes. Kentucky. Y'all in Kentucky only go 70 at the most? Illinois' highest speed limit 65? I don't believe that. This says 65 for y'all out there, Caleb. The map I'm looking at. These 2 storms died off. They're probably still going to try, though. Wow, all of this died off. Wow. Everything died off in one scan. Wow. Yeah, that's probably going to mean that they're trying to recycle. So we're going to have another boost of tornadic activity probably right after I end. See, I stayed live, so we didn't have any extra activity. We just got a warning for 1 point... Wait, what? That's not right. That ain't considerable. 1.75 inch hail and 75-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, there's still some couplets. There's still warnings, which is why we're going to stay live. All these warnings, these two over here to the east expire in 5 minutes. The ones further west expire in 20 minutes and 35 minutes. We will be live until these expire and this expire. 35 minutes, we won't be live that long. This threat is underperforming considerably at the moment. Now, the tornado threat, I'd almost... I mean, that's over, in my book, that's like performing, if not maybe even pushing an overperformance. Just because of the sheer amount of warnings we've had. Get it? Sheer? But in terms of the wind threat, this is very much underperforming. See here, do this one. Still a pretty good hook on that. Towards near southeast of Bunker Hill, northeast of Edwardsville. They just don't look that impressive on velocity anymore. None of them. Northeast of St. Louis, yeah. Not surprised. Probably a little lowering with that. However, lowering doesn't warrant a tornado warning. And with those velocity signatures so low, I doubt they'll do one. Tor possible at the most. Tornado threat will probably start to calm down about 10, which we're going to end around 950. The tornado threat should really go down towards 10. These storms will start getting more clustered, less discrete. Now, I don't know about these storms in Indiana, Ohio, going into Ohio now. Yeah, they're exiting a very favorable environment, but I mean, they're still in a good environment until, I mean, geez, as far east as like south of Columbus. So they're in a good environment until like here. So, I mean, they could still, theoretically, if they have enough juice in them, they could stay trying to be tornadic all the way till near Columbus. Do I think they'll do that? No. Not at all. But we might have another opportunity for these to drop a tornado after after 10 or so. But yeah, see how these are already getting all clustered up here? They're all getting clustered here. This storm, I don't know. This storm looks terrible too, so... It just doesn't look good anymore. 5 pings? With that low quality, Ethan, I could confidently say it is a cloud. It is a cloud of some sort. I don't see any blue skies. I don't see the sun. So I think that is a cloud. That is about as much information as you have given me there. That is definitely some old Android quality. Android quality has improved ridiculously over the year. Better than iPhone. Oh, there's a new tour.
Tornado warning for southern Wayne County in east central Indiana, northwestern Union County in east central Indiana, northeastern Fayette County in east central Indiana, Fayette, Union, and Wayne County in Indiana.
Meh. That's very much precautionary. Honestly, don't even know why. It does not look good enough at all. Very precautionary warning there. I was going to have to watch out for some brief spin-ups back here with any of these storms that might try to get going, but I highly doubt it. It's like a 1 in a billion chance that those do anything. Yeah, it just doesn't seem favorable. Now, if they could like cell merge or one get discrete, yeah, they'll have better opportunity, but not at that point. Lucky, are you still alive? Oh wow, not even warned over there anymore. Good, good, good. Ain't even a severe warning on that storm. So, like I said, I'll be monitoring it till about 11:30 or so. I'll keep an eye on this, and if needed, we'll go live again. But yeah, I'll discuss what we're doing here in just a bit. I'll say it in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, Lucky. I heard you.
What?
I heard you. Don't act like you ain't here.
What?
There goes 2 of our warnings. Man. I don't know why they rewarned that. It honestly doesn't look good. And this one expires in 15 minutes. They will allow that to expire unless it increases more. And the one towards Pana, I don't even know why that's warned. Pretty much all except for one of the... Oh, well, they just canceled that. Pretty much all of these in Illinois, I don't even know why they were warned in the first place. Unless there were public reports of, like, funnels almost hitting the ground. I don't know why they would be warning those storms. Because they're literally... I mean, it's precautionary, but I would say it doesn't hurt to warn them, but that false alarm rate's getting pretty dang high, so. I mean, I'm better safe than sorry, but we're down to 2 warnings, thank goodness, and no destructive, so definitely a good call to go a little bit longer just to let y'all know that those warnings are being expired there. Let's let Lucky do some coverage. Lucky, you ready?
What?
What's for dinner? I had a baked potato and shoot, what was the main course? I can't remember.
Mushroom chicken.
It was chicken. How did you know?
That's like I have chicken
How
a
did
lot.
you know?
I don't know, dude.
I'm telling you, this dude forces me to do things, and now he knows what I eat before I even remember what I ate.
I don't force him to do anything, chat.
That's lie. Let me see what this says. Connor's got some scud, but that's really all it is. Yesterday we had I forgot what it was. I think it was chili dogs, but they were like very different, and they were absolutely delicious. I mean, like 12 out of 10. One of the best foods I've ever had. Go back over here. Nothing there. A little couplet may be getting going near Edgewood. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, that's clear air. How did I fall for that so fast? I literally just looked. If it was that big towering thingy-mabobber with the Mamantis clouds, I already saw that. I look, Ethan. I look. Don't worry. It was on my feed not but like 3 minutes after. Man. Wake up.
Huh?
You're eating. He's eating. He is eating. That's why he's so quiet. He doesn't want us to make fun of him. He is 120% eating. Aren't you, Lucky? Yes, you are. You're smiling right now, too. I already know. Bro is eating.
No, I'm not, dude. You don't see?
I do. I do want to see. I want proof. Let me see your desk. Lift your whole desk up. Let me see. Turn it around. Turn it around. Let me see. He's not doing. He's eating. He is. Food. Yep, food.
Where?
Food. Right there to the left. Right, little more to the top left. Yep, zoom in on that right there. Yep, yep, there you go.
This?
Yep, that's a drink.
It's unopened.
No, to the left. Yeah, there you go. No, no, the one that's opened. Not the one that's empty, the one that's open. Oh my word, he's avoiding it on y'all.
This one?
Yes.
Dude, I haven't touched that in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You lying. I'm gonna show you the stream. You turned it off so fast. Man. Ah, good times for streaming. Gotta love it. I can't even wait till we go out to the plains, dude. It's gonna be so fun. Holy moly. Gracious day. Yeah, I don't even know why they rewarned that, y'all. Honestly, most of these warnings didn't even seem worth warnings. This one was, earlier 100% worth a warning. That was a great call by the National Weather Service. Same goes for the 2 in Michigan, or the 1 in Michigan. And this one too. That also had a very clear area of rotation. But the ones out there in Illinois, I'm very much wondering why they issued warnings on them. I mean, 2-mile-an-hour green and red ain't really gonna warrant a warning. There has to be more to the story. I'm sure they had reports or something. Most of the time they do. When you see storms like that and you're like, oh, they're just issuing them because they think that it looks tornadic. Most of the time they know. They have reports or chasers or something. And they know that it's capable. Man. Alrighty, Lucky, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Well, if you stopped eating, you know.
Hold on.
You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You better say it, Lucky. 5. Oh, okay. Opportunity's gone. I don't have permission, no. No. Not anymore. Ooh. Oh, that was one near Cambridge City. Didn't produce a tornado, so that, thank goodness, we have a camera that shows that we did not see a tornado in Cambridge, Indiana today. Just a really strong area of rotation. Could have easily dropped one, but didn't. Thank goodness. At the only moment, the only tornado I'm aware of is the one that almost hit Legacy. That was unwarned and decently strong in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm going to start calling your town that, Legacy. Murfreesboro. Because I'm getting... Oh, okay. Because I'm getting tired of calling it Murfreesboro because I keep mispronouncing it. I can't remember if it's Murfreesboro, or Murfreesboro, so I'm going to call it Murfreesboro. Lucky, are you going to say it? You're running out of time here, bud.
I'm back. What happened?
Tell them. Tell them what we're doing tonight. Tell them what I'm doing tonight, too.
All right, chat. So we kind of spoiled it already, but we're going to do a gaming stream. We're going to be playing some Fortnite.
On the normal season, not reload, which I haven't.
Not reload.
I haven't done the normal one in so long.
Which we're gonna do an actual game, like duos, and then no builds if we want to, but probably builds. Anyways, but yeah. Let me say what else I was gonna say.
Yeah. Come on.
I can.
Yeah, that's the whole point in me telling you to.
Oh. So I'll let y'all decide because I was gonna.
Depending on if you're gonna stay committed to that, because holy crap, I've given you freaking 3 billion shoutouts for you to just not stream for a month.
Anyways, so.
Oh, I didn't spoil this now. There you go.
I'm either gonna stream on YouTube or Twitch. I've been doing a couple Twitch streams lately. I've actually enjoyed it because I don't know. I feel like for me it's like better, but I don't mind doing YouTube. Obviously, I'm not gonna just full on quit gaming on the YouTube.
Caleb already knows the question. YouTube,
Uh,
YouTube, YouTube.
YouTube, Twitch sucks. I mean,
Agreed.
yes. I mean, I feel like it sucks when you have ads. Like, if
You want
you're
more
like
ads? Go to Twitch. You want less money? Which, I mean, we're not in it for money, but Lucky is for gaming, so he would probably not want to go to Twitch. But if you want less money, go to Twitch. If you want to never chat, go to Twitch. If you want to verify with a trillion things, go to Twitch.
You don't like Twitch?
No, I hate it.
All right. So YouTube it is.
Yeah. YouTube's just easier, better. And you can't be pushed
But-
out on Twitch either.
I'm probably gonna. All right. So here's the thing. So
And
I
Amazon
usually,
is still losing money from Twitch too, so.
All right, that's crazy.
If you want
Y'all
100 ads,
y'all
go to
already
Twitch.
know.
No, 100 ads per minute, Caleb. You missed that.
Y'all know that I do gaming on like Fortnite, Roblox, whatever. Really, the only thing I've really done on Twitch is just GTA. That's really. I'd rather, since that's not family friendly at all, I'd rather do Twitch for that. I have roleplay, GTA 5 roleplay.
Gaming stream
I've
10,
been doing that.
10 o'clock Eastern.
10.
Whoa, now that's an awesome wall cloud. I would love to see that at least once in my life.
Yeah.
Now that's a wall
So,
cloud. There ain't no
GTA is
NATO with it.
GTA is 2013. That is not true.
Yeah, it is. You
This
dumb.
is definitely not just 2013. It's still like good. It's been good. It's always been good.
Oh, yeah. It's timeless. I thought you meant when it was created. I was like, yeah, of course it's
Oh yeah,
2013.
yeah, probably
But no,
2013.
it's
Yeah,
timeless. It's a timeless game.
GTA is so 1907. Chat, whatever y'all say. But sorry, we'll do YouTube. We'll see.
I'll be streaming too. This is really the only storm that I think could do something now towards Centerville. So just early heads up before we head off here in about 8 minutes. Peeps out in front of this area going towards Dayton, Ohio. Just stay weather aware. Stay tuned to all sources you can. Weather radios, phones, media outlets. We'll be heading off, but yeah, whatever else you want to say. Ooh, Twisters. Twisters.
Twisted.
Well, this person said Twisters, but I want to say Twisted is going to make a return on the gaming channel. That was decided last night with new information we got. So Twisted will be making a return.
Wait. If you know why, you know why. If you don't, you're just gonna have to wait and see. That's for both of us. It's making a return on both channels. You'll have to wait and see.
You gotta wait.
Gotta wait and see. Nope. Sorry. Gotta
Twisted
wait.
Tuesday probably won't be a weekly thing, but we could try to do it once a month or something. I don't know.
At least once or twice a month, because it also lets us play with y'all.
Days, honestly, just without making any excuses, days just go by so fast. Like it's almost 10 o'clock.
Like honestly, I thought it was
days just go by so fast now. I
could have sworn it was like 2 p.m. Like
July is almost over. Like
that's crazy. I start school next month.
I thought July 4th was yesterday.
Dang, you're right. Wait, why was July 4th? Wait. No. Cause that means TRG.
What?
I went to Florida 3 weeks ago.
See, that's just not possible.
That's not possible.
Barrel was a month ago.
You're right, because that was the last time I streamed.
Oh my word.
Dude, no, that can't be.
It's crazy.
That can't be right.
Time's just flying. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I kind of like the time going fast, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that means that's.
Ooh.
Then we'll have something planned.
I almost just turned on a copyright thing on Streamlabs. You know what? I better delete that now. Deleted. Jover. All right, let's see. 000, you have a derecho for me? Nope. Dang it. I like derechos when they hit me. Nobody else, just me. I like to feel 100-mile-an-hour winds. I don't want anyone else to, though, because, yeah. If there could just be a localized spot of like 60-mile-an-hour winds at my house, just so I could experience it, that'd be great. Like just over my house, not my neighbors, nobody else, just right over my house. Like back in 2013, when like the whole neighborhood was fine, and then my yard just had like 5 trees down. Dream. All the trees just came crashing down. No one was hurt. Don't worry, there was no damage. Other than the trees were hurt. Unfortunately, trees were hurt in that storm. But it was literally like the wind gust just hit my house. My neighbors, fine. Other people, fine. There was like barely even leaves down elsewhere. And then on my house, it was literally like 5 oak trees down. We got so much storms in North Carolina, Lucky. I mean, so many. We had lightning strike one of our trees and split it. We had a lightning strike a branch and break it off. We had our trampoline fly from straight line winds. We had straight line winds that knocked down 5 oak trees. So much weather in North Carolina. And there's like nothing. Nothing. Diddly squad doodle mustard in Virginia. Alrighty, well, that's gonna be it. I'm going to sleep. And by sleep, I mean going to play Fortnite. Oh my goodness, I'm such a 12-year-old. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. This was a really fun stream. Very fast 3-hour live stream. And here comes a new warning.
Tornado warning for Central Madison County in Central Indiana.
Called that one.
Madison County in Indiana.
Yeah, that's the one in northeast of Indianapolis. We did call that. Yeah, that could produce a that's a tornado on the ground. That is actually a tornado on the ground. That is a tornado on the ground. That is crazy. Lucky, do we interstate to cover it?
I'm not going to sleep anytime soon, so if you want to go an extra 30 minutes. If you want to. It's up to you. This is your channel.
Yep, we might have a tornado on the ground here, y'all. Look at that. And that is a ZDR drop too. We'll stay until it lifts. When it lifts, we'll end. No matter what the time is. So if you are in this tornado warning towards Linwood, Frankton, Alexandria, make sure you are in your safe spot. That is looks like a tornado to me. That is definitely a tornado. We'll see the next, yeah. And it's lifted. Alrighty, so that is going to be it for this. I'm just kidding. We're going to give it a little bit more time than that, y'all. Man. Do I have a smoke forecast? I want to make a joke so bad. I want to make a joke so bad on that. I'm not gonna be able to resist that. Hold on. It's gonna be smoky. It's gonna be smoky somewhere in the U.S. I can't resist. It's the only thing on my mind. I don't really have a forecast or a model that could show that. Just if it's smoky out there, it's smoky out there. Most of the smoke looks to be really up here at the moment from what I saw, but it's probably moving southeast. We got a new watch before we ended too, so glad we stayed just a few more minutes. 75-mile-an-hour winds are likely. That means 80 to 90 possible. 1.5-inch hail possible. I really don't see that doing a whole lot tonight. Now that well-defined Supercell broke up, it probably won't do a whole lot, so I'm pretty shocked they issued that watch. That is still on the ground. We've got a debris ball on reflectivity. Most of that's rain, but it is very present. It is there. It is there. Go ahead and actually tweet about that. I forgot about Twitter. I haven't tweeted like anything that I've been covering. Tornado on the ground about... All right, let's get a mile estimate. Frankton. 5 miles southwest of Frankton, Indiana. Can't even spell Indiana. Autocorrect won't even autocorrect it. There you go. I know how to spell it. I know how to spell it. There you go. And we are now observed. Boop. Ooh. Okay. I can't tell if that's still on the ground or if that is a... Or if that's it lifting. Here comes a new warning.
Tornado warning for southwestern Bond County in
Illinois.
south-central Illinois.
I saw that one.
Eastern Madison County in southwestern Illinois, Bond, and Madison County in Illinois.
Actually, that's not the storm I thought it was for. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was going to be for this beast of a supercell here. You can see a good area of rotation right there, moving off to the southeast. I thought it was going to be for this cell. I'm shocked that got warned. So, tornado is on the ground, ongoing here. Going towards Linwood. Make sure you are in your safe spot. That is in Indiana. Wow.
Tornado warning for northeastern Franklin County in southeastern Indiana, southwestern Butler County in southwestern Ohio,
probably.
Franklin County in Indiana,
Ah,
Butler
man.
County in Ohio.
See, now why are we warning that one too? Oh my goodness. Another one. We're right back up to 5 warnings.
Tornado warning for northwestern Marion County in south-central Illinois,
Oh, that's the one I was talking
south-central
about.
Fayette County in south-central Illinois, Fayette, and Marion County in Illinois.
I swear, Mother Nature just knows when we're about to end so it can pop off again. Absolutely wild. Man. Let's see. Oops, wrong one. That letter. Alrighty. We got a picture from, let's see, let me go back over here. Benny WX on Twitter. This is thanks to Ethan also showing me it. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Picture of the wall cloud. This was moments ago. That's our tornado warned storm here. Here's a picture of it from Benny WX on Twitter. Relayed from my friend Ethan. So there you go. You can clearly, very visibly see a massive mesocyclone there. Very, very large mesocyclone right there. It's a great picture, too. CC died. Good. That is good news. So there's your wall cloud. That is with your tornado warning in southwestern Illinois. Again, from Benny WX on Twitter. Wow, that is getting strong. Let's go check that CC. Yep, so that tornado is now lifted up there towards the Linwood area. I don't know why they won that. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. That just does not look tornadic to me. This is a clear slot, so that's basically contamination. Same goes for this area, and there's no visible hook echo here. There's... Okay. Okay, now this one, the reason why they warned this, which honestly I'm not too surprised. See, that outflow boundary was latched onto it, so this might actually have been able to produce a tornado, but it's not rotating that much. It was before, though. Look at that. There was actually a little couplet beforehand. So it definitely was before. It doesn't look so much like it is now. But this storm going towards Salem looks quite tornadic, so we'll be keeping a really, really close eye on that one. That could quite quickly produce a tornado. Our next cycle of warnings here will be in 35 minutes. I don't think we'll be live for that long. Couldn't English. Sheesh. Hey, finally they canceled that one in Richmond. Good call, good call. Don't know why this one was ever warned, to be real with y'all, honestly. I don't want to, like, get rough on the National Weather Service. I kind of have been today. I know. They know more than me, but that just doesn't look like it's rotating to me. Oh, there's why. Before, look at what it was before. That's why. 2 scans ago, it actually did have a good couplet. That's why they warned it. So it's died out. Okay. That makes more sense now. There was rotation a while ago. Got it. They were a little late on that warning. They didn't warn it until it, like, died out. Still a good area of rotation. Definitely capable of producing a tornado. This is the storm that produced a tornado just seconds ago. Now moving up towards Alexandria and Moonsville in Indiana. Freaking Moonsville. Yeah. I saw it, Caden. I saw it, and I ignored it. I saw it, and I ignored it. But I do think that tomorrow could go 5% toward. Now, that derecho, wow. That potential derecho in the morning, man. But you want to already, you want to note something already, Caden? Actually, never mind. I take that back. What? Okay, so according to the HRRR, am I looking at this right? I am. What? All right, just so we're on the same page, HRRR, you have a storm firing here, moving up like this, becoming a derecho, and then moving down like this? Let me look at that model run one more time. Yeah, wait, what? Wrong one. So, HRRR has storms firing here and moving up like this, becoming a derecho, and then moving to the southeast. I was in the wrong state. This is Colorado. HRRR shows it in Wyoming. Even then, that's very unrealistic. I don't see how that's going to happen tonight. I don't see how that's... Maybe it's possible we see some, you know, damaging winds from this front line, but from that... Like, what? I don't know what the HRRR is on, man. Just don't listen to it. I don't know why it does stuff like that. It just do. It just do that. Still awake there, Lucky?
Yes, sir.
I know we're going on much longer than I told you I would, but it happens sometimes. Well, good news is we're at another closing opportunity. We do have an observed warning, but it's not on the ground. We have a tornado warning that barely looks to rotate. Another one barely looking to rotate. Really, the only concerning one is the one in South Central Illinois. So we're going to attempt to end again here in about 2 minutes. We'll be live on the gaming channel. You can find that TRG gaming, all one word, TRG, and then the G again is capitalized. And you can also
It's not all together, is it?
yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's not? I don't even know my own channel, y'all. I don't even know my own channel. Is it or is it not? Look real quick.
I'm looking for it. TRG.
What the heck?
space name.
Whoa, that can't be real.
Okay, well the ad handle is yes, no space.
Hold on,
The
everybody, shut it. Except for chat, you can keep going. Lucky, shut it. It's real! Yo, we got a $50 dono on my video yesterday. Or 3 days ago, actually. 3 days ago. Not the one from yesterday. Wow. That's crazy. Holy crap. That's awesome.
Dude.
That's the first thank you we've gotten. I've got to pin that. I'm pinning that. What the heck? That's awesome. I haven't heard of him in this stream, actually. Only get one life. Donated $50. A $50 thanks on the video from 3 days ago.
That's crazy, bro.
I went to
What?
YouTube Studio to see if I could see my channel from there, and then I went to analytics and it said $50 donation. I was like, oh, wait, what? Wow. That is wild. Man. Well, that just made my year even better. Okay, well, now we got... Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the live stream. We are just 10 seconds away from ending. Lucky, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, mods, for modding chat. And I will see you guys over on the gaming channel in probably about 29 minutes. Have a great rest of your night. Like you say, bye.
Bye.
Stay safe or severe weather in the tropics. Goodbye. Stay safe, watch severe weather in the tropics. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.